Boy, Willem, how it is what it is. What y'all doing tonight? Wonder how long it took about maybe last minute, 4 or 5 minutes for him to pop up. He getting real good with it. I try to be 9 on the dot, but he knows I sit there 9 and 10, give or take. Ain't nobody to thank goodness. Somebody pop up. I wish I could hit a horn so I could. I might get a little stuck over here. Don't want that. What was I even? Been a long day, long hot day. Need a knife. Can't cut no fletch no knife without can't fletch no logs without the knife. That's that void I was saying I want to turn into elite void, you know? Elite void makes it stronger. I gotta go to Clan Wars, this little island, to go build up points though. To go have them upgraded. Until then, I mean they're good. You gotta wear it all together to get a bonus. But I got a different helmet for each one for like melee, magic, range. Gives you like a plus bonus on it. There's a half a mil. Oh no. No way. No, don't be doing anything like that. Right here. Shit. Almost 400,000 of these I gotta do. I don't even know how I'm gonna do it. Try to do it, I'm gonna do it that time here and then. We're going cracking 2.5 minutes and you ain't here yet? Ooh. I'll hit you with the tardy. Hit you with that tardy. You always want to know that time. I'll let you know that time. I'm on time. I have to make you tardy. You know what? Yeah, I'm just eating some cheese and crackers and some meat. That's all. A little hungry. I'm trying to be. Oh! Yeah. Beyond good. Beyond good. I thought my mod popped up. Hello. How you guys doing? Brandy Cummings. Lazo Hunt. If I said it right? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. Beyond good. Thought one of you guys was my mods. He always, damn. What the hell? Whatever floats your boat. And you shouldn't be on here. Don't be saying something like that. You're 7 years old. You shouldn't be on my channel. This ain't for little kids. If I gotta tell the grown-ups to behave, I totally this ain't for kids. If I 7 people on here, damn, what the hell? Guys, float on quick, wait a minute. You jump out, in and out like MacGyver. Evil Knievel out of a plane. Hello. Welcome to the channel. And don't worry, I have a moderator, but do I watch Demon Slayer? I could check it out. Do you like Angry Birds? Yeah. Yeah. I like Angry Birds. Oh, hold on here. What do we got going? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I got an old-ass tablet. My new one came out missing a couple months ago, so I got to buy a new one. But what's up? Zama from Puerto Rico? Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. What's up, MG Memes? Or MGK Memes? See, a lot of people bouncing. There's 12 people in here now. And my mod still ain't in here? This is a little weird. He got to be here, man. Usually... didn't have this many people popping up real quick like this. Welcome everybody, but I guess I said I get going. For a little bit of free advertisement. Damn, everybody just you look like you're. Yeah, I've been to prison before, but that was my old part, long time ago. So be it. I like to be Switzerland, all the way from Switzerland. Damn, that's where I'd like to be. That's where the least crime is. Nice and quiet over there. It go like that sometimes. Don't never stop missing somebody you care about. Damn, 14 people. Where's my mod at? My mod totally needs to be. I don't know where he at. He's tardy as hell now. Oh, there's my mod. Hey, buddy, you got a lot of stuff to go on. Yeah, what's up? There you are. Popped up like a mushroom. What were you doing? Being a fun guy? Welcome, Columbia. I'm sorry, I can't read your name just because it's in the. I can't read. It's too tiny. But welcome, Columbia, from Columbia. You're funny. You're funny. Oh, that is little Leo. Yeah, hey, free advertisement brought to you by Coinbase. Coinbase rewards. If you mess with cryptocurrency and you mess with Coinbase, you ain't got one of these, you should have one. Because I got a lot of free gains from this son of a bitch. And believe me, get in where you fit in. But if you can't afford to risk it, don't lose. Don't try. I'm not saying it, but it's just like the market. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta do some recon. You gotta have your finger on the pulse, your ear to the ground. THX. Molly, hello. Welcome. Yo, what are you, clap? The card. That's what it was. I know you said that before. You're saying it nonstop. You said it 12 times, Haley Anderson. If I play Luke Combs, you'll sub to my channel. I've noticed you've said it 13 or 14 times now. Hey, I'm not trying. Hey, take it easy over there. Hey, take it easy on yourself for once. This is like cool out time. This is chill time. This is chill time. Yeah, and that's another thing too. I already told her she shouldn't be on here. So can you please, if she, I already said that. I'm like, if I gotta tell, like, this is not for kids. Obviously, the audience is set that way. So if you're on here and you really are, you should have to go because this is my big thing. I sometimes have to tell people to behave. I'm not telling a kid to behave because this ain't for the content. This is adult content. I'm sorry. So hope you know that's not what it is. Somebody's gonna have to roll though. Because I noticed that was the first thing you're saying. You want me to play a song, and then you're like, well, then you gotta go. That's why I was like, Mod, where are you? Plus, all that gay. A lot of people were pouring in real quick, dude. I don't know where you were. I started getting drowned, and I had to build me an ark almost. Yeah, exactly. Chill time. Yeah, chill time. I had a lot of shit going on today. Had to get my car towed up to the dealership, but at least I didn't have to spend up $1,500, or like at the bare minimum I was gonna spend $400. And I ended up having to spend $70. $80, so I gave the dude $20. I just gave him $100 because it was like he wasn't charging me per mile. He just said, hey, I want a flat fee. I don't give a fuck if you're taking us to Saskatchewan. I said, okay. Whatever you say. I wasn't going to argue it. So that was a blessing beyond a blessing. So, they're getting my keys made now. Tomorrow's going to be like a little chill day. I'm not going to lie. I might get on here twice. If it's not hot out, I might get on here twice because my AC, like I said, my AC's on the fritz. And I had to take like 3 showers today. Literally. Cold showers. Wish I was at work already because I work in the cold, so. But yeah, that's all going to come. But Thursday, I got to go to see the surgeon, go get my papers so I can go back to work. And I'm ready. I'm fucking beyond ready. I'm just glad that I didn't have to go through 10 more physical therapy sessions, that I was able to prove what, I was taking care of business. Yeah. Yeah, you want to know, people pop in and out of here like popcorn and mushrooms and all sorts of shit, like a fucking dandelions. And literally, like, I won't see it. And then, like, yeah, some people just sit and lurk, and you just don't know, and you have no control over it. But somebody goes out of the way to illustrate that type of stuff, and I didn't, it's like, well, unfortunately, you have to go just because, things can get a little hectic sometimes. Just because actual fact, when it comes to this stuff, when you're going through it, you reliving it. So it's like sometimes or then you get somebody on here that got potty mouth, got a sewer for a mouth. You gotta put that manhole cover on there and close that shit shut. So you gotta tell the motherfucker to behave. Behave you. That's what I get to tell them. And sometimes they want to keep running, and I'll keep going with it. But the thing is, it's not like they're making content and like trying to bait me the trend. Like they'll sit there and literally tell me how miserable they are. They're laying on a bed like a bump on a log. That's what they told me. That one guy. I couldn't believe it. And until I was able to take his words and bird feed them to him, he didn't like that shit. But I'm not gonna sit there and deal with harassment on here either like that. Especially when I'm not. Yeah, it was a sewer mouth. Fucking sewer mouth. Smell like you just ate a fresh can of fucking shark shit. I'm serious. I could smell it fucking through my speakers. I almost wanted to turn my mic off, but then you guys would be cut off by default. Then you guys would have to be lip readers by default, and I don't think you are, because if so, you guys would have the fucking badass jobs making fucking, I don't know, $2,000, $3,000 an hour. Real lip readers? Oh yeah, they make big money. Hey, get in where you fit in. I can't stop you. Free will. Remember that. Remember free will here. Starting to get a little cooler out, so I'm cooling off. But it's crazy how, hey, Mod, within 10 seconds, 15 seconds of being on, there's like 15 people on here. I'm like, what the hell? And so I just bumping up and down. I was like, what the hell is going on? Really? I thought you were one of them, and then I finally seen you. But I was like, holy shit, like, homie need to get on here. What's up? Fire Prads? God, you're almost making me think about fucking German when you said Prats. Prationen. Fuck, I got a cold. I don't even know why I'm doing that. Well, how's everybody been? How's everybody's day today? Everybody been good? Anybody have any problems? If so, I want to hear about it. Come on. I see I got 3 people steady on here. Somebody say something. Hey, how was everybody's day? Was it decent? Was it shitty? Did you wish it didn't happen? You wish you didn't wake up? Did you wish you could press forward? You wish you could press rewind? What? Good? Yeah. What did I just join on the time? I don't know. You're going to find out, huh? Obviously. You sub too? Alright. Shout you out, Cuckoo Paya. Welcome, Cuckoo Paya. You just popped up and you just subbed? Thank you. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the channel. You want to know it? So did I. Hey, the depression part? Bro, hey, about a month ago, I wasn't on here for a hot minute. I wasn't on here for a hot minute because like I said, I broke my hand, put me out of work again. It don't matter without getting paid every day. It don't matter about any of that shit. That shit put me out. I'm like trying to become management where, so like that shit pissed me off. I'm just happy I'm going back here real soon. Yep. It's 3 a.m. where you're at? Oh, you're in London? Damn. That's one thing I noticed on this live. I don't know if I like hit a threshold or something, but like the first couple minutes, I had literally people just coming in from all different countries. Unless that was some kind of optical illusion. Literally. Shouting out Colombia, New Zealand. I was waiting to hear from Nicaragua. I mean, everybody. Colombia, London. I mean, shit. I'm loving that. But no, I know what it's like to be depressed. You don't want to get the fuck out of the bed. It's like carrying around a bag of fucking bricks. You just want to let it go, but sometimes you can't because it's reality. It's like people want to self-destruct sometimes. Want to do things they should not do. So people are gonna do that. That's in our nature. We're receptive to human weakness. Okay, so you got mind over matter when it comes to a lot of that shit. But people are gonna do what they're gonna do till Big Burn takes its turn and you fucking learn. The Ring of Fire. Oh yeah, the Ring of motherfucking Fire. And you're on a trip. Well, I hope I'm helping with your trip. Say hi to Don Ho for me. Oh, he said for real. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what it's all about: positivity and benevolence. We're taking all that ignorance and insolence and all that fucking bullshit and throwing it out the window like motherfucking spark plugs. And people, we don't want that. We want to be positive here. Positivity breeds positivity. Just like the other way around. It's so easy to do the wrong thing and be dumb and go and do the wrong thing. I done did that. We ain't doing that no more. Nobody. Like I said, my major goal with my channel, that's why my channel is universal. We can talk about anything when that's not about one steady thing. I get it from all angles. If I can prevent somebody from going through what I went through or some unnecessary bullshit, then that's the goal. That is the goal. My boss just put me in cleanup crew. Whoa. An old abandoned hospital. Holy shit. I be seeing stuff like that. And like 3 months ago, I met somebody who come through our work that worked cleaning up crime scene shit. And he said that shit was fucking crazy. He said, you couldn't get paid enough. He said you couldn't get paid enough. He said you could not get paid enough. But he was a little too off his kilter. Like, he was the type of person, if you're at a steel mill and you're like, hey, stick your hand in that fucking red molten stuff. With no hesitation, he'd do it. Car's running, but nobody's behind the wheel. It's a little rough, but he didn't last long. But that's what happens sometimes. You get them people that, they how they say you sometimes got thin the herd? Herd thins itself at my spots. Yeah. So there was no having to remove him. He removed himself. He actually got his ass whipped by his dad real bad. Yeah. His dad fucking made him look like fucking Humpty Dumpty and shit after he fell off the wall. It didn't matter whether he had all the king's horses and men. He wasn't getting put back together again. I mean, literally, he hit me up going, oh, I'll be back to work. I'm like, really? I'm like, what happened to you? Oh, my dad beat my ass. He's in jail, though. Okay, and? Then he sends me a picture, and I'm like, holy shit, it looks like he skull fucked you, bro. And you're missing a tooth. Both your eyes are fucking busted up. You got lumps on your fucking head. He's like, hey, you kicked me in my face? I said, I can tell. I'm surprised your jaw ain't fucking wired shut. You guys do what you gotta do. For sure. You want to come back? Anytime, whenever. The door is open. The red carpet is out. There you go. Nobody's going to stop nobody on here to do what you want. You at your own free will, at your own pace, at your own rate. Do what you got to do. I'm happy to see how things are somewhat picking up, and I can notice it, actually. Because I feel like I broke through a little threshold because it's only been 20 minutes almost, and I've had a lot of people in here now already. Been normal. And it's like the 6th time I went live. Not. You want to know what, Mod? You did make up a good point. I believe I will continue to do lives. I will do videos too when I'm working, but like, I can't do it on the floor. The only way I can do it on the floor, and that's not really gonna ever happen, is like if something prehistoric happens, or like I discover something like, the next cure for fucking, something. It's just not gonna happen. But it's only happened twice for me where I was allowed to pull my phone out on the floor, have some time. Otherwise, you pop. And I'm not getting popped. I'm not doing any of that. But like on my breaks and shit. But like when I get home, what I can do is I can start a live in the car, I guess. And on the way home, I'm just not gonna be looking at the I'm gonna be looking at that road, because you know what they did to me. I'm gonna have my license. I've never had my license. So this is a big milestone for me in my fucking life. I've never had my license ever in my life, okay? I just, I had a permit, but they had to start me out with a permit because I never had a license. And then, a lot of people don't realize driving is not a right, it's a privilege. So when you abuse that privilege at a very young age and you don't even have it to abuse or to begin with, it's really hard to get it when you want to. I've been trying to get my license since 2017, and now I finally can. It's set in stone. Completely set in stone. And believe me, I had to jump through fucking hoops of fire like a Barnum and Bailey circus bear. Never again. I won't lose it. But, I was on a universal driving permit for a year, and I could only use that. I only used that like 9 months out of the year because I think 7 months because I got it towards the end because they resent it to me when I went to Springfield. But somebody stole it out of my car, so I couldn't drive. And they thought I was going to drive and fuck my shit up, and it just wasn't happening. So now that I'm able to get my license, I'm ecstatic. I'm beyond ecstatic. Thank you. Thank you. You said, dude, I'm so real and funny, you got a sub? Thank you. That's all you're going to get here, man. Actual factuals. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Thank you. Hey, from the heart, honestly, thank you. This is the type of shit that I'm talking about. Like, it seems like things come together the way they do, like pieces to a fucking puzzle. You just gotta let it ride. I believe this. Don't force things. When you go to force things, no matter how much you want to, nothing good comes of it. So don't push things. You gotta start pacing yourself. I know a lot of people sometimes be in a fucking hurry to go nowhere fast. Like they're a fucking banshee on fire looking for water to jump in, but they're never gonna fucking find it. Running around like a fucking Chiricahua with no fucking eyes. Fucking broken fucking wings wrapped up in fucking, rubber bands and their eyes taken out with grapefruit. They're just on fire until they burnt the fuck up and then washed the fuck out. Bye-bye. You drunk as fuck. You just got fucking crashed the fuck out and went to slip and fall school. Night-night. Time to go fucking be a spark plug. Yeah, for real. Time to be a fucking spark plug and all that's good for is throwing that fucking windows and then right out a window. And then you get people who want it ain't worth the pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. And the thing is, I don't like that. Everyone's got worth. The thing is, how much you worth is up to you. Just like if you want change in your life, you will change. You will change. And it's so funny. Last time I got pulled over, a cop told me, they got a saying, people don't change. I said, no, people do change. No, he goes like this, people never change. Okay. I love when he did that because it was like it's like you're beating off with a fucking cheese grater, you fucking shit star. It's bad enough you don't even polish your fucking tin. I gotta smell it when you fucking walk up. You gotta sit there and threaten to arrest me for 4 hours straight, but you don't even pull out a fucking tow truck? Yeah, you're a broke dick fucking Popeye. Yeah, and I'm sorry. I don't mislike law enforcement, but because of certain people in law enforcement, it's worse than a rotten apple to destroy the bunch. Like literally, they give a bad rap and a bad fucking. It's like a fucking bad type of taboo, It's just, and it fucks everything up. It's just all around and then this doesn't help. You get these gun-ho guys. The minute that they get that motherfucking badge and gun, they're like the Goodyear blimp, a fucking airhead full of hot air, and they just, they can do this and do that. Some of them don't even give a fuck about the body cams. It's like if you don't know what to say or you don't know your rights, they're gonna take fucking full advantage of you, and then they sit there and act like they fucking know you. We're not playing that game. I've had to deal with these motherfuckers. I'm so desensitized, that shit don't work with me. You can go ahead and throw me in the fucking box naked and turn the fucking AC all the way up and fucking throw cold water on it. I don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna break me. It ain't happening. Hard as Korean steel. Fuck what you talking about. It ain't happening. But it's crazy because I've seen people who haven't done nothing fucking admit to things that are unthinkable. Yeah, and you'd be like, why would you ever do that? I don't give a fuck why. And like I said, I brought it up before. I don't even want to bring it up again, but it's like, they beat him. And I don't give a fuck if they beat him or not. They would have had to fucking kill me. They would have just had to kill me. That's all there is to it. Because I'm not going to ever confess, especially something I didn't do. And it's like, you pop me in the box, you obviously ain't got nothing, because otherwise you would have had me cuffed up, booked. There wouldn't have been no box. Like, that's what I try to tell everyone. Like, if they come grab you up or hem you up, and your interrogation, they ain't got shit on you. They ain't got shit on you. So they come in there and tell you your best fucking friend is in there singing, and you go ahead and spill the beans, you're going to find out real quick that you just offed yourself. Oh, yeah. Hey, they can lie to you. They're not going to tell you shit. They're not going to. They'll sit there and tell you your own fucking mom's dropping a dime on you. Yeah, from the grave or something. Literally. I mean, they ignorant like that. Want to try to play that good cop, bad cop shit? Well, I'm going to give you a cigarette. Oh, you want some? Bitch, I don't even eat McDonald's. Get that shit away from me. Fucking wipe your fucking ass with it and rub it in his face like Panamanian dog shit. Get the fuck away from me, you fucks. Yeah. That's what they do. And they tell you, oh, hey, I'm going to let you know this right now, too. They come in there and they're trying to play kid's glove with you, and you know they got that Iron Fist with the velvet glove on, and they tell you, just let us know what happened. It's all right. We'll take care. Oh yeah, they're gonna take care of you, all right. You're gonna do motherfucking man years, football numbers. Oh yeah, they're gonna take care of you, all right, for something you didn't even fucking do. I've seen these motherfucking odd jobs before, straight up be told word for word what to say and do, and they write it, and then they get booked, and it's like. You don't need to own a fucking rocket to be a fucking rocket scientist, okay? Let's just get down to brass tacks. So you see this type of shit, and then you see the guy, it almost reminds you of, like, I don't know, the happy fucking wanderer that can never, ever be fucking sad. He's just always happy, and sometimes when you see him, you just want to fucking plumb him and rip his fucking throat open. They take advantage of these people, and they know that they ain't got something ticking up there. Like, the rod's knocking, they didn't put no Bowser oil in their fucking motor. So they're about to blow gaskets, so they take full advantage of it while they can. Because once you're in custody, it's really hard. If you write a statement, you locked yourself in your own alibi. So you better hope it's the fucking real one, or you're going to go alibi-bye. Oh, yeah, you're going to go alibi-bye. You ain't got a good alibi, you're going to go alibi-bye. I can tell you fucking that. Fuck, I had a fucking... these motherfuckers are still trying to get you, especially around election time. They're like vampires. Oh, yeah. Only sometimes they don't know how to finesse the right way. These that get so thirsty. Like, you know there's something wrong when you're already in custody, and then they pop up like fucking mushrooms and they go, just to let you know that crime we're investigating, we can't tell you about it, but it's so old, if you admit to it, we can't charge you. And I'm thinking to myself, you fucking spark plugs. Are you fucking ramrods? Like, okay, and... I suggest you turn it around and move it like you were in fucking fast forward. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What you want me to talk about? What? You want me to admit I'm the one who fucking started the Chicago fire? Hell no. You're fucking crazy. Ain't happening. I don't give a fuck. And let's say somebody slips on a fucking banana peel, bust their fucking head open. Who the fuck do you think they come knocking at? You gotta watch it. You give yourself a bad rep when you're young. That shit will follow you. And it does. Like, I haven't been in trouble in over 10 fucking years, okay? I have no violence in my background, but I've been charged with some crazy shit. Looking at crazy time. And, you know, my first case I beat on technicality. Second case, it was just fucked. And when they offered what they offered, and I said no, and I went to take it to trial, that's when they dropped the violence. And, you know, when you have no background, you should be able to get probation on a couple class 4s. Non-drug, non-violent offenses? Yeah, that wasn't happening because they put me in front of the same judge and state's attorney from the first case. That one, you know, that wasn't too cool. They tried charging me with terrorist acts. Because after 9/11, you know, anything that had to do with bombs or Molotov cocktails, yeah. They took class 1s and turned them to class X's. They enhanced them on me. 4 to 15 turned to 8 to 30. On like aggravated arson, possession, projection of incendiary devices. Yeah. So... And then, that's just the least of it, you know, when you're getting charged with attempted murder, aggravated battery, firearm, solicitation to commit murder, conspiracy, you're looking at 100%. You're looking at 100%. Most of the time, 85%, but if it's murder, full-blown, I've never been charged with a fucking body, even though they've tried to pull some stupid shit, come into my house one day, they didn't have a murder warrant, but somebody lied to them, and they had a warrant looking for a fucking gun that was for a homicide, and I was like, what the fuck? That wasn't nothing. But it was weird because it was like somebody's fucking making fucking Frankenstein stories up in that laboratory they call a room. I don't like that shit. And it don't get people too far because, you know, you can only play like that for so long. You can only pretend. Motherfucker, you know, like, don't be doing that shit because I'll tell you this right now. You ever go through some shit like that? Unnecessary, like, raids? The shit that they do. Steal. Oh yeah, steal, wreck shit. Wreck it so bad that they think that your shit, it's just missing. It's all mixed up. No, we know what we got, man. Yeah. Like literally. I collect old money. This motherfucker stole money. All my old money. I was like, I had to get a hold of a lawyer. I was like, man, because I was able to prove that these motherfuckers stole it because they started talking to me about it. Because I was like, why'd you take all my old money? I said, I see you took this, but I'm not worried about it. Like, why'd you take all my old money? I collect that shit. And they actually hit me back, like, because we can. So I was like, okay, now you're fucked. They took guns that weren't mine. They were somebody else's. They couldn't charge me with them. And the person that had a Ford card. Took them 5 years to get the guns back. Even though they were legal, they took them. Yeah. They couldn't, like, and they couldn't charge me with them because they weren't mine. Person that owned them, hey, they're mine. So they were grasping at fucking straws. It's just sad because I go and look back and sometimes actually it's all the time. It's how what keeps me behaving, along with everything else that I've been doing in my life. Great job I fucking got, everything I got going. My quality of life has improved fucking 30-fold, literally, in the last 3 years. Probably 10-fold every year. Literally. And I just started this like a couple years ago, but when I started it, I made the channel, and then for like 4 or 5 months, I didn't post anything. So like, it was a dead channel that I was just waiting to conjure the courage to start getting on here. And once I did, I just continued. So, because I noticed that there wasn't like no, you're going up and then you're going all the way down. I just keep going up steady. So I was like, there's appetite for this. And the thing is, it's vice versa. You guys are like UV rays on the solar panel. I can take it in. And vice versa. Don't matter. One way or another, we looking out for each other. And this ain't the carrot and the stick. So, don't think there's some fine ointment you got to worry about. The only thing that you got to worry about is anybody getting cute, because there is an equator line. So, don't get mad when motherfucker stands up for himself, because people like to get bored. Misery loves company. Motherfucker pop up on here and just start being ignorant for no reason. Just like once in a blue moon, I'll get weird messages or, replies on like shorts or whatever, and it'll say, who gives a shit? Or who gives a flying fuck? And before I can even reply, some of my people are. And it's like, if you can't sit there and like off of me, you're assuming who I am in one sentence off of like 10 seconds of seeing me, you got a fucking problem. You've got a serious fucking problem. You got to go reevaluate yourself, recalibrate yourself. If you got to go slide and you ain't even got permission to ice skate, go crash the fuck out. If it's going to knock the stupid out of you and put some smart in you, whatever. But, coming on here and doing that shit, it's like beating off with sandpaper. You ain't going to get nothing good out of it. Nothing but turmoil will come from it. And I'm not going to be the one in turmoil. You're the one who's going to lose some credibility and not want to be on here because nobody's going to want you on here. And I don't want that. Everyone's free to do what they want, but I'm just, try to keep this very positive on here. But some people want to be comical sometimes. So, sometimes I got to get out the boardrooms and hit the horn and let them know, hey, here I come. Because I ain't sending no fucking... You talk to me, you open this door, we're going to fucking go through it. I'm a finisher by default. So I don't start shit. I don't open doors I can't close. So when somebody comes on here and does it, I'm more than able to oblige them. And I'm actually on standby for it because I'm so used to the stupid bullshit in real life that having to deal with this, it's almost like mental warfare a little bit. But it's like, you get a lot of people. I don't thrive on it, but it's like I got no problem dealing with it. No problem whatsoever. Because half the time these guys don't even know what the fuck they're doing. And I have to tell them that. Why don't you just sit back and breathe a second and look at the fucking big picture and take advantage of the little things in life that you fucking take for granted. So, and then you'll get to the point. You want to know what happened? They'll go like this. Bro, I was just joking. No, you fucking wasn't. Because you sat there and you threw slangs at me nonstop. Everybody told you to shut the fuck up or you're going to get put down. Guess what? Bang, bang, you got shot down. And then they want to sit there and act like it was all a game. Well, you want to play it that way? Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever's going to help you sleep better at night, okay? But don't think that this is the place for misery because, devil's workshop overtime. Devil works overtime, okay? And idle hands, devil's playground. So you want to know what? Keep your fucking mind at a good task at hand with deadly purpose. Absent negative thoughts. You guys will be fine. You just gotta start setting goals for yourself and stop. And hey, I'm not saying anybody is, but if you're doing stuff that you know is counterproductive and the risks outweigh the benefits, stop deluding your fucking self. Remove it and put something in there as a replacement, like I did. Like I do this. I took a negative part of me and yanked it out, and that void had to be filled. Well, this is a big chunk of that, okay? So I'm more than obligated to go on, not because of you guys, because of everything. All of our existence together as one. That's just how it is. How it is, what it is. And if people don't like it, fucking prove me, or stand up and fucking be somebody and show me. Because it's so easy to talk about it. Let's do more. Let's fucking do more. I am willing to fucking whatever. Seriously, people need to start setting goals for themselves because people, hey, you want to know what your guys' true fucking enemy is? Doubt. Doubt. When you doubt yourself. I'm serious. You gotta stop doubting yourself. Doubt's like a fucking, like almost like guilt. You want like a bag of grits. Oh, you gotta let that fucker go. Guilt's a whole different ballgame, but it's like a bag of fucking bricks. Just let that shit go. You don't need doubt. You need to practice patience and impulse control and restraint. Yes. Start building yourself up and get out of that quagmire you call a rut. That tar pit. I don't like to see people caught in them fucking ruts. I'm just stating the obvious because I know what it was like to be in it nonstop. Like a revolving fucking door, recurring nightmare over again. Like that fucking Nelly and Tim McGraw song. Yeah, that's how it was, only times a million. I mean, it was to the fucking point where I would go to court because I had so much shit going on, and there would be times where I didn't even be at court. I fell asleep in the court, room, and I'd be warned by the bailiff 2-3 times. Third time, there ain't no next time. Fucking judge whacks me and gives me 50 days contempt. Hey, it was meant to happen. I fucked around. I shouldn't have fell asleep in there. I was warned. So I couldn't sit there and fucking get mad at him, and I didn't. I didn't throw a fucking tantrum. I sat there and took it. No, I bit the bullet. I bit the fucking bullet. Because going against that shit's like throwing shit against wind. It's going to come right back in your fucking face. And, like, it was crazy because, the lady was with me at the time, and she was, like, looking at me, like, with this not petrified look, but, like, this hollow look. And it was, like, I was already sit back down, and I'm shackled up. They got me in custody. And I'm not being left out yet. They're not letting us out yet. And she's just standing there for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, you got to go. I said, they're going to think you're trying to break me out or something because you just keep standing there staring at me. She didn't want to leave. She was pissed. She was fucking pissed. So she had a right to be. She had a right to be because she was like right next to me nudging me like, get up, get up, get up. And I was like, yeah, I'm up. Shut the fuck up. So I deserved what happened. Not because I shouldn't have been fucking falling asleep in the court. I shouldn't have been up all night. And the thing is, I shouldn't even have been at court. I thought I had to be there. When I found out and the judge verbally spanked me before he fucking laid the hand down judgment and he mind fucked me, this is what he did. He had all the court people that were working in there. The interpreters, the typers, everybody, the clerks. He had them all write a number on a piece of paper and fold it up. And he had pretzels that he used to eat. And I had an empty big pretzel jar. And he threw them all in there and then he had me pick out of it. He had me pick 2. I had to hand them to him. And then he puts one in each hand and goes, now you pick which hand. Well, I picked the one, and it was 25 days. The other one was 364. So I would have did like 6 months straight if I took the other one. So, yeah, he mind-fucked me on that. And then right before he gave me the time, he goes, oh, and by the way, you didn't have to be here at court. And he smiled and then gave me the time and said, remand him to custody. So, yeah, I had to sit there and just deal with it. I couldn't snap out because you ain't getting nothing from that. You're going to get charged with felonies. And I contempt court, big whoop. I was cool. I was like, man, so what if I'm in the county jail? I got a release date. I don't need no bail. And that's how it was. And sometimes you just need a little time out from things. And that's how God does it. I mean, everything's meant to happen, good and bad for a reason. Sometimes you learn from the shit. Sometimes you rinse and repeat. Sometimes it's just how it's in your DNA. Some people are just meant to. Some people got the fucking born to lose tattoo on their chest, okay? Out doing those fucking thrill seeker fucking gas station liquor holdups. Fucking just waiting to get fucking smoked. Okay? Don't be doing that. Like I said, don't fucking dilute yourself. We're not trying to be fucking chumps. to stand up and fucking be somebody. Because believe me, there's more opportunities out there. And, you know, I know things are a little fucked up right now, but that doesn't stop us from getting on with what we have to get on with. Because this is the thing. To most people, we don't exist. So we don't exist and coincide with each other. If we let it. You know, people are weak and feeble-minded as a whole. I'll say it every fucking time I'm on here. That's why it's in our nature to destroy ourselves. Literally. Not figuratively. Literally. And that's what the fuck we're doing as a whole in this universe. Not this country. Not the continent. The whole fucking globe. And nobody's trying to go to no fucking space station to go fucking grow a fucking turnip. People are turning into turnips out here and turning up on the side of the fucking road. Motherfuckers getting turned to turnips with triple doses of Thorazine. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker keep playing around, don't want to behave. Motherfucker do crazy shit. Or they got you in a fucking psych ward or something trying to hit you with those triple doses. 2 doses of fucking comatose you. 3 doses will turn you into a fucking turnip. You will die. You will fucking die. You don't want none of that shit. No. You don't want them to hit you with that or Thorazine or something. Yeah, you'll be in some fucking trouble. You will be a spark plug. You'll be misfiring. So you'll only be good for throwing out the window after you shatter the motherfucking window. And that's if they want to even waste the fucking time to pick you up again. Sometimes they just leave you where you are and you just turn up. Pop up like a fucking mushroom, like a bag of fucking, a bag of fucking trash. It's not cool. The shit that happens in this fucking world that, that should not be happening. Everything is it's all about negativity. It's sad. Anybody who tries to do anything different or try to do something, it's just like, if any minute they think that you got power, we got to do something with them. And it's like, I am nobody trying to do anything wrong. I just want people to not have to know that they're alone. That there are other people out there that go through things and have gone through things, and you can change. Don't let I don't give a fuck how bad somebody downs you and they mentally break you down. Don't let them do that. They don't have your self-interest at heart, let alone your self-worth, okay? And, if you love them enough, you try to explain that type of shit to them. And if they can't take it and register, and they ain't got, things just keep going downhill, sometimes you gotta go. But that's why a lot of people want to marry, because that ring has that mysterious power. Because if you ain't got the ring, when the shit hits the fan, you can hit the ground running at any time. When you got the ring, you can't. And then you gotta pay a fucking lawyer to make your private life public. Literally. Who wants to do that? You see how everything's set up by design? Just like this, it was always to go to college was always to keep America in debt. And it was by America. It wasn't anybody else's bullshit. They're like, I know how we can keep the money flowing in nonstop. We convince everybody to start going to college, no matter if they can get a job when the fucking can get out or not. Whether they turn into a fucking commandant or a fucking mushroom. Because they're drinking so much fucking zombie piss, their mind turns into a mushroom. Yeah. They turn into a mushy room. Yeah. Yeah, a mushy room. Hit the side of the walls. You're like, what the fuck is this? But no, it's like, America, I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, it's a country, but they're a business first. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. I don't want you to placate me. I want you to, if you can make sense, tell me how I'm wrong. Because capitalism is getting fucked, right? I mean, I'm not no politician, and I'm not trying to make an act of Congress, so I'm not running to Capitol Hill. So nobody got nothing to worry about, but if I'm fucking wrong, let the floodgates burst. Let them loose. I'll even pull the leather. I don't give a shit. I can swim. And I don't go, I'm always in the deep end. Since I was young. Always in the deep end. I learned how to swim when I was 3 motherfucking years old, so I don't give a shit. When I was just a little fucking shite. Yeah. So I don't give a shit. I'm not worried about it. But if somebody on here fucking gets all stupid, especially with my other people, don't be mad when somebody runs by and they see you drowning, they throw you a fucking cinder block. Don't get mad. Because I know I won't do it, but hey, you get what you give in life. You get what you give. And if you can't understand that now, you've got to step back and start reevaluating everything. Because there's more to life than just, it's not about getting what you want. I'll tell you that right now. So if you're a self-centered person by default, this is probably not for you. I'm not trying to stem people out. I need people to know because communication's the key, okay? I'm not going to mince words. I'm not going to beat around the fucking bush. There's tokens at the end of the tunnel. You just got to earn them. But there's no fucking stonewalling. I don't do that stonewalling shit. You want to go stonewall, be a fucking mason. Just like you want to vegetate and be a total it says you find a fucking mausoleum. Other than that, we chilling. And the thing is, yeah, hey, like I said, if somebody one day was saying some stupid shit, you know, you don't even know me. Yeah, I got ADD. I got ADHD. I know somebody didn't say that, but I don't give a fuck. I have it, yeah. I take some medicine here and there to keep me calm, but it's like, sometimes it's just, it is what it is. When you're talking about real things and stuff you've been through and you're trying to get through to people, you will focus. So if I have to be a little bit louder or a little bit guttural, that's all I'm trying to do. Don't want nobody taking it the wrong way and getting all butthurt, because this is the thing. I had a guy at work, right? He didn't want to fucking ever do his job. He would try to do the bare minimum, okay? He was useless and fucking tits on a boar hog, okay? I'm not lying. He was useless and fucking tits on a boar hog. And, you want to know what he would do when he didn't like what was going on and he couldn't have his way? He'd go to the bathroom and he'd come back and, oh, I wiped my ass until it bled. The fuck? So he could leave. I'm like, all right, well, he started pulling this shit out like on a norm. And I'm talking like damn near, because every day ends with a Y type norm. I'm like, fuck, this is bad. It got to the point where he said, my hemorrhoids. I'm like, where's your fucking donut? I said, that's right, you ain't got hemorrhoids, you got asteroids, so go buy yourself a fucking meteorite. Sit on it, get the fuck out of here. Guess what, he left and he didn't come back. Because nobody's going to keep up putting up with that shit. Just like you can't just walk off. You walk off, you're good as dead. Nobody, you can't do that, you just don't walk off. And that's what he did. And that's bogus, and every time, his excuses. Like I said, you keep bringing this shit. Oh, my hemorrhoid. The fuck's your donut? I guess it's not going to help you at this point because the way you are. You ain't got hemorrhoids, you got asteroids. Go get yourself a fucking meteorite. And he didn't like that shit. And I said, if you don't like it, I suggest you do something because you're the one who's fucking everything up here, man. I said, there's nobody else here doing these little fucking kid games. And the thing is, I think he was used to having his way at home. And I think mom and daddy was like, you got to get up and do something because they owned the business. And he didn't want to work for him anymore. But I guess they made him get up and fucking do something. Well, that only lasted, 3-4 weeks. And he wanted to try to tell fucking people that we're fucking damn near at grade, like where I'm at. I'm company now. Trying to tell us what to do. And seniority means a lot where we're at. It means a lot. It's like almost a growing bud. It was half and half. Growing and caring. You gotta have the best fucking seeds in the world, but if you don't know how to care, you're gonna have fucking trash. Headache weed. If you don't know how to care, you fucking ruin it, honestly. All of it. Completely where it's not even smokable. You won't even be able to smoke at the cop a headache. You gotta know what the fuck you're doing. That's what it is over there. It's half and half. Skills and seniority. There's the top things there. Top things. That's, we got strict shit that goes on there, so like I said, they're trying to turn us union, which is weird as hell. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to that at all. So that's like a little, but I don't care if it happens, so what? I know I'll probably start making more money, but I make decent money now, so I'm happy. And it's not about money. Money's always giving me a false sense of security, okay? Just so you guys know. And you want to know what fucks me up? I see a lot of younger kids from this new fucking generation, man. They got no fucking respect and no values for life and no morals. And I'm not going to name no names, but they got fucking big money. And I'm talking people that are 10, 20 years my senior. And they do this type of stuff. But they're fucking, the way they keep going, they're going to kill themselves by default. Suicide by retard. No, I'm serious. Literally. And then, like, the ones that do get a little chance to get, like, let's say 100K, they go out and spend it on a fucking chain that if they try to turn right back around and take it right back in, it's already depreciated in value. You're not going to get no money for them diamonds. They're going to weigh that bitch like you're in a pawn shop. That's why I don't fuck around like that. Like, you don't do that shit. Like, you want to get something pretty and fine, make sure you're not going to get rid of it. Like, oh, go, let's get a car, let's get that. Within fucking 6 hours, they're fucking owing money. Take that fucking 100K and go set yourself up for 5 years and get a fucking peace of mind. Then you got that 5 years to sit there and build. Don't be a fucking chump. But then you got these guys who got X amount of money and it turns them. and it changed them. That's why they say money's the root of all evil. And I am a man of accountability, so you can hold me to my word. I'm not. I want somebody to come on here like one day and say, "Oh, money's changed you," because I plan on having a house in 5 years, and I plan on doing that just strictly off my job. Off my job, yes. And I'm not talking with a fucking mortgage. I'm talking go rent to own, or so be it build, because that's what I need right now. That's what I need. So until I can. I'm stuck where I'm stuck, but fuckhead's not messing with me. Cunt driver, he's not messing with me. He knows better. You know, he sent fucking all the men over here to try to make me sign a lease, and it didn't work. That's why I told him. I said, next time you come over, make sure you got fucking North Korea on fucking retainer. Then you'll have a fucking half of a chance. You fucking baby, you fucking coward. And he tells me, oh, he deserves the money. I said, how? How do you deserve it? I said, you haven't done nothing to earn it. Oh, yes, I did. What? Being a fucking illiterate? An incompetent? Come on now. Even a fucking cadaver can see you're a dizzy motherfucker. I'd rather have a cadaver drive than you. You silly son of a bitch. Who the fuck do you think you're kidding? You're not kidding me. He goes like this to me. I got 16 units, and everybody does say, I said, I got cared. You got 16 fucking million. I'm not everybody, buddy. I know my rights. And that's what you don't like. I told him, I said, go fucking put some pressure on your back. Go flip a mattress and run a wall somewhere. Go light a fucking candle. Go conjure some fucking courage, you fucking frightened child. Fucking baby. Who the fuck sends 24 grown men over here to physically make somebody sign a lease? Only a fucking coward. Only a fucking coward. You give a shit. It's truth. Only a fucking coward. And you know, they wanted to get me outside. We're going to put you in the trunk. I suggest you move. I see you guys want to play checkers on my chessboard. Oh, they were butthurt. That's why I told them on the way out when they were all getting arrested and fucking removed. I said, I hope he paid you half up front. Because if you guys thought that you guys were going to fucking be mission succeeded, no, your mission fucking failed. You motherfuckers ain't from the Bay Area. You're from the motherfucking lame area. You just took a fucking loss. So get the fuck on with yourself. Hey. Sometimes you just gotta fucking stand up for yourself. I told him, I said, I've been up against less for worse. Worse for less. And he told me I was crazy. I said, no, you're stupid. You're removed, motherfucker. I said, unless you got her a second coming, I suggest you fucking rush me and get the fuck out of my place. They end up calling the police on me. So I called the police too. And they're like, you're going to jail. I said, no. I said, you guys will though. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. They all went. If I would have had it on video, they all got home invasions too. So they lucked the fuck out, really, but they all can't come around here no more, and it's like, it don't matter. They got spanked like little fucking bitches, and they had to fucking take it. And what I mean by that is not when particularly, you know, you got to be a weak person to join together with that many people to come against little old me. What do you guys with your little rinky dinky fucking this night? They were trying to act like cops. You should have heard it. They had walkie talkies and everything. I was like, what are you, a fucking renting Jake? Don't make me cave your fucking head in. Seriously. Fucking behave. I was treating them like kids. I said to them, fucking behave. They're like, huh? I said, yeah. I said, you heard exactly what the fuck I said. Behave. Oh, you better watch the big guy. We can hold the phone. Yeah, you better watch my family because they come first. Fuck what you talking about. For me, this is how it goes. I submit to something like that, I might as well give it all fucking up. My head and everything. No. I know my better. I know my rights. And that's what they didn't like. They did not like that. Bye. Did you see that shit though? Ukraine, that's doing it even more. They're taking all these Down syndrome kids and fucking putting them on the front lines and shit. Yeah, and they made that little Volkarov dude like the little leader, and he's like, the dude almost blew everybody up with the fucking mortars. He put one in backwards and Denver blew up his whole battalion, so they fucking like started sending them out to fucking weed out fucking those bomb drones, and that's like the dangerous thing that they're using these days. fucking a bomb on a drone and it just crashes into you. It's sickening. It's sickening because I watched this guy fucking play Ring Around the Rosie with a tank running around a tank, and the fucking thing just slowly just kept up to him. And one guy, boom, just blows everything down. It's sad. And they're like, motherfuckers in the trench trying to do their shit, and they see one come down right next to them like 30 yards away, and it literally shatters everything, and you can hear them go fuck because you see people got blown the fuck up. But they're sending these fucking Down syndrome kids out there because they have no empathy, remorse, or fear. So they put them on the fucking front lines. I'm like, what the fuck? Like baiting them, like putting them out there trying to find landmines and shit. And these fucking kids do not understand. They don't even know what's really even going on. They think it's a fucking video game. I thought the fucking Russians and the Ukrainians doing it. I was like, what the fuck? You guys are that short on men? You gotta pull these poor guys out when they need they need some Oshkosh Megashkosh? Like, you gotta give these guys some bliss. They should never ever be in a fucking trench, let alone any of that. And they're so short on men, they're using people with Down syndrome and cerebral palsy and shit. I don't believe it. I mean, I didn't want to believe it. And I couldn't believe it because, like I said, they almost fucking, like, sent this guy out to certain death because he almost killed him. But the thing is, they told him to put it in backwards. So I don't know what they thought. He thought, what? He wasn't going to do it? You know what it's like? If somebody does it, there's always somebody like that that's around the way. You can make them do anything. You put a battery in a pack. It ain't that hard. It ain't that hard to wind somebody like that up. Because they already don't got a grasp on what's really going on anyways, and they don't know no better. So people take advantage of that to the fullest extent. That's fucking evil. And they want to say, oh, it's for the greater good. Yeah, but look at what you're doing. You're fucking diluting yourself, and you're making yourself look weak doing that shit. You know? I wouldn't do that. There's no way. If I had autonomy like that, there's no way I would put Down syndrome people in the fucking field like that, because these fucking people are smiling like they're at fucking Disney World. Or a trip of Six Flags. And these motherfuckers, they're ready to die at any second, and they don't even know it. They have no idea. That's why they're so useful, because they have no empathy, remorse, or fear because of how they are. And they're able to take that and use that like a weapon. But it's not the homie's advantage. It's not the buddy's advantage. It's not. You know, they're not walking them around with their hand going, they're sending them the fuck out that can literally sacrifice themselves, and they don't even know what's going to happen, and they won't even know what happened until after. They won't even know. Their body's dead, they just don't know it yet. It's sad. And they think it's all right to do this shit. And I don't know if they're pulling them out of fucking, like, factories or, like, science asylums. You know, psych wards, whatever, but it's like, it don't make sense, because you know these guys ain't going through fucking PT. You know they're not going through none of that shit like normal. You know they're not. There's no way. Because if you go on there and look up the guy Volkarov or any of the shit I'm talking about, you're going to see. This fucking guy thinks he's fucking in La La Land. And he's got bombs blown up next to him. Like I said, they started the send-off shit when he was fucking operating a fucking artillery mortar, okay? He put one in backwards, and it damn near killed everybody. Hurt everybody. Not him, though. Tell me how lucky. Almost like a drunk driver when they crash into somebody. They're the only fucking person that lives. Everybody that innocent dies. Because their body's all relaxed. They're able to fucking roll through that bitch like a washing machine. Yeah, well, what I like to do with those motherfuckers is stick them in a dam so they can keep going boom, boom, boom against the fucking wall. Because when you kill people like that, you fucking selfish as fuck. When you don't do it and you still get you selfish as fuck. I took the car and caught a DUI. Didn't hurt nobody. They hit the missing dog. And I was selfish as fuck. Nobody got hurt. I did. But I didn't, not by initial flip from a cop because I wouldn't go to the hospital. So he smacked me with a slapjack. Made me bleed. Just so they could send me to the hospital. They still couldn't, do anything. I refused to give them my blood or blow, so instead of it automatically being 6 months, it was a year. And back then, I just didn't give a fuck, so I wasn't trying to get my license. I was like, I can drive without it. And physically, you can, but not legally. So I just didn't give a fuck. What did everybody have for dinner? I want to hear. I love food. Food is one of my biggest vices. Oh, yeah. What do you guys have for dinner yet? Don't tell me you didn't fucking eat yet. I won't believe you. I won't believe you. What'd y'all have for dinner? I want to know. Don't say fucking McDonald's either. That don't count. McDonald's doesn't fucking count. Oh, shit. Come on. Somebody tell me something. You guys are so silent here. There, yeah. I know, like, what the fuck? Mom, you're crazy. I need to think about it. You're funny as hell. You guys are seeing me eat my dinner. Yeah, was the asparagus bacon wrapped or no? Was it bacon wrapped? Aw, come on, man. Stop smoking that weed. It's fucking your short-term memory up. If you just ate dinner, your memory's fucked. What, you smoking dabs? I don't even smoke. You smoking dabs, ain't you, though? I wish I could smoke some weed, but I can't. You said I forgot. You just ate. This shit's probably not even digested yet. It's probably still in your fucking upper bowel. You're not going to pull a wingtip out of your fucking colon. I forgot. Yeah, not now. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Hey, that brightened the spirits. That brightened my spirits. I love it. And the thing is, I know you're not lying. I know you're not lying. That's what makes it so awesome. Oh, but hey, that's what I love about it. I love you about you, man. No, you made me happy with it. You forgot? That's all right. Hey, I know it's not funny, but hey, I'm not laughing at you. If anything, I'm laughing with you because you have to admit it is a little cliche. But I like it. Hey, heighten my spirits, man. You fucking got me chipper for the night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You did. Fuck yeah. Fuck. Yeah, we just hit an hour. Push an hour and 3 minutes. Not gonna lie, I'll try to stay on for 2 if I can. I've been eating steady, you see. I'm almost done. I'm almost out. I got a whole bunch of meat, no crackers, and no cheese. I have to go pull out that tomato basil, but then I gotta cut it up, and I'm not trying to do that shit right now. I'm sorry. I like to enjoy the little things in life. No, I know it ain't. I know it ain't. That's why I said I'm gonna try to stay on until 2. Like honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Like once I start working, what's really gonna happen is I'll probably have to go live with my fucking phone, but I won't be looking at the son of a bitch. I'll be looking at the road, and then when I get home, if I want to continue, I'll get on the tablet. But I gotta get a new tablet too because, like I said, it's sitting on its pummel right now, and it's tripod with the charger, but I can't even hook up a fucking charger to it, and because the power will drain quicker, so I gotta hook it up to a normal charger. Charging bay don't work. I use it as a stand, and that's why I like my Chrome tablet, the one that's missing right now, because it fits on this, and it fucking has fucking like 180 hours battery life or some shit, so I can stay on that bitch all fucking night and some, and haven't nowhere been yet to defile myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I can stay up all day and night and some. And talk. If we're talking about real shit, oh yeah. Yeah, you know. You fucking know it. And if you don't know, you better act like you know. Because there ain't no bullshit around here. Only bullshit we get is from motherfuckers that start talking that bullshit. I wanna eventually start doing some interviews too. Like with people. Because I've noticed, you get somebody who really needs to let some stuff out, and I'm not talking secrets, I'm talking their problems. Like, you got no problem talking about it, you want to talk about it, it's good to let it out, because I'm like a pressure cooker, okay? So I got to release my shit, or I'll bust a gasket. I'll blow a gasket. And I'm not talking like, oh, I'm going to go crash up, but like, it ain't hard for, you know, I'm it's not that I'm zero tolerance, but I can't put up with too much stupidity or ignorance. Like I said, I'm full of bliss and benevolence. That's what I want to give y'all. Peace of mind. You can't put a price on peace of mind even though we do it every day. Money's not the key. Sometimes you use money to get to there, but it's not like that. Like, you got to give yourself a real peace of mind like I'm now. I have a peace of mind, and why I'm saying that is because when I broke my hand, even though it's the second time I've done it, I did it last year, whether I was out 3 months or 3 years, my job was waiting for me. My job never went anywhere. And that's what's so good about where I'm at, because I'm valued. Don't get it twisted. I am expendable. Everybody is. From the head on down. Oh yeah, and I'm planning to become management. So, like, that's my goal, and they know that. So, like, and I started showing that right away when I was a temp. You just start out temp service, and then they work here for about 9 months to a year, and in between that 9-month period, as long as you got a set amount of hours, and you've been there between that and a year, they crack you. At 10 months, I got converted. I hit a year on April 9th last year I started. I got converted, though, company February. So, and like I said, nothing but nothing but a peace of mind. Because like I said, I could be, like I said, my original fucking physical therapy, if I wasn't doing it at home, like the way you guys would see me doing it, because I had people going, like, what are you doing with your hand over there? Like, like, somebody said something to me one day when I was doing one of my massages that they had me doing. They said something to me like, are you beating off? I said, hell no, I'm not trying to rub one out. Do I look like I'm in the shower trying to get the drain pregnant? Come on, man. I'm just glad it wasn't that guy that fucking asked me to fucking say his name. I'm like, this ain't Destiny Child, motherfucker. And then he fucking just flat out goes, are you gay? No, I'm not. And he's like, all right, bye-bye. But I had to tell him, at least you got courage. A lot of people didn't want to even say anything. I laughed. I was like, wow, this guy's really got some courage. But I couldn't believe it. He's like, say my name. And I'm like, dude, this ain't Destiny's Child. So I'm not saying your name. I'm not singing that song. I don't give a fuck what you mean. You know, and I even had to tell him, like, I've got a best friend that's gay. So I don't think that I'm discriminating, because I'm not. But I'm not saying your name, and we're not playing that game. So bye. But he left on his own. Like, he accepted. He wasn't one of the motherfuckers that had the glaze over their eyes. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say. Like, no, did he? Fuck that shit. You fucking play stupid with me like that, I'll build a ramp up to your ass and shove a Lionel in there. You want to be gay? Go ahead, go be gay. Not with me. Not with me. I'll make you occupied, though. Go wander off somewhere. Something will find you. Whatever the fuck is calling you out there. If you guys are on, if somebody's on some weird shit, or like they got some kind of weird before they want to self-improvement, go take care of it now before you start this, because whatever the fuck is calling you out there, go to it and get it done and get your ass back. And if you're not, then you're good, because some people, they got that weird shit going on where you're like, something's calling them, no matter what they're out doing, gambling, whoring, being indigenous, you know, like whatever. It doesn't matter. It's in our nature. It's in our nature. We were not designed to be perfect. We were designed to sin. We were designed to learn from it, though. Some people don't learn. That's why the Ring of Fire is always there to burn that ass up. Make them move like they got ants in their pants. Oh, yeah. Like I'm shooting at their fucking feet, making them dance. Oh, yeah. There you go. Now you're moving. Oh, legger. Don't make me good. You won't want to behave. I guess I got to get another legger, huh? I don't give a fuck. You got to crawl somewhere. You got to get it. Run to where you're going to run to, you understand? I'll leave you where I find you. Fuck it. I don't need that type of bullshit in my life. I had enough of it that I created on my own. But I love everybody on here. I noticed that everybody's being decent. Last couple of nights, don't they? I've been seeing a lot of improvement. And that makes me happy. I'm sorry I'm talking with mouth full. Man, no, bad matters. Go ahead, smite me. Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, I need fuel in the tank, okay? When you're running on fucking fumes, I couldn't eat all day today. It's too fucking hot. No, hell no. I didn't eat nothing. And this is what you guys are seeing me eat right now is what I'm eating. I'm not on no 2,000 calorie diet, if you notice. Some motherfuckers try to claim I have a tapeworm. I'm like, no, I don't. Even though they use that as a dieting practice in Asia. Yeah, they will. Hey, yeah. No, I'm serious. Like, literally, people use tapeworms as a dieting technique. It's like a big, strong practice in Asia, though. They will actually take a tapeworm and induce it in the end. That motherfucker will hook onto the side of your lining, and guess what? He will be getting fed before you do. Just remember that. So you will be coming back hungry. You'll wake up hungry. You'll have all sorts of weird shit that you don't realize is going on. You don't want that shit. Sorry, guys, about that. No, just fucking, you know how the phone can randomly ring. Shit happens. I'm not one of them people who are going to fucking take it. I'm not ignorant like that. I don't do that. I mean, unless I absolutely had to, I would. And I'd honestly wouldn't want to subject you guys to that unless it was one of you guys calling. And you'd have to have my number. Like, Mud, I got to give you my number. I got to give it to you. Don't worry. I'll hit your email. Just like I got to make, hey, do you want to be in charge of making the Facebook? Or do I got to make it? Should I make it? Because I'm not doing, hey, that's another thing too. Greetings from Germany. Oh, Germany again. Well, hey, I can tell that you're doing good, so I ain't got to worry about if you're going to have another kraut sandwich. I love them, but make sure you got a fucking Polish sausage with it. Yes. Welcome. Where are you at from Germany? I tell some people. Then see, this is like the 5th country. I love it. I'm sorry, I'm part German, so I feel like that. I'm a hybrid. I'm a mixture. I'm like a fucking, you know. Yeah. Greetings, Peter. From Germany. I don't know if you're in Wurzburg or you're fucking looking for the Lost Battalion or whatever, but welcome. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you were able to fucking be here. I want you to be. He come from Germany. I don't think it's Wurzburg, but you never know. You never know. You don't know until you know. Sometimes people just want to let you know what continent they're coming out of, another spot. I love it. I love how tonight the fucking world almost come together here. Well, that's why I threw one out there. I'm not assuming. I'm just throwing a guess out there. Wurzburg. He probably not. Probably some little town down with some villa. Nice little scenery. Fucking beautiful fucking skyline that you couldn't fucking pay for. I mean, better than any city. I bet you he might actually be. Imagine he's got a fucking view like the Eagle's Nest did. Ooh, those mountains? Ooh. He probably got an Eagle's Nest somewhere, huh? He don't gotta hide though. You go there, you go there not because it's timeshare, because that's your second home, huh? You took that bitch over. I heard that was a real fancy. Hey, so yeah, Wurzburg. That's what I'm saying. He's probably somewhere though. Yeah. Hey, it could be anywhere. There's a handful of places. And more. It sucks. It sucks, what history, but Germany's still a good place. Some of my people hail from there, and I got German blood, but a lot of people come over here for a better life, so. And the people who couldn't, they got shafted. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm not really pumped on that. I would have to get on the phone and start looking at. I really don't know. I'm not trying to be ignorant. I don't know though. I don't want to think too hard. I don't want to get a tumor. And I'm not being smart. Knock on wood. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit can happen at any time. Anything can happen to anybody at any time. That's why our life is so beautiful and swoonful, because any moment can be our last. That was one thing that was completely different that a lot of people never understood when it comes to the old game. With the archangels and the immortals. You know, they envied us because of that. They did. They envied us because of that. This was like they envious us because we had free will. They did not like that. That's what started the whole fucking thing, pretty much. They found out we couldn't be little fucking robots, monkeys with symbols. It was a wrap. It was a wrap. Before you knew it, you had them down here trying to make demigods mating with us, mixing our DNA with animal DNA and their DNA, teaching us how to make weapons, teaching us magic. Oh, there's archangels that make shitbird downstairs in this fucking little cave of fire fucking look like a little flaming homo. Yeah. And the thing is, he used to be really good. But there's angels that make him look like a fucking cupcake. Yeah. Oh, yes. This there is. You don't even want to think about those fuckers. To this very day is the reason why we're still fucking at it with each other like we're fucking Colombia or fucking Korea, North Korea. You know, at least we're not in a fucking nonstop civil war like them. There are countries like that always have been in a civil war and will never stop. That's fucked. That's fucked. That shows how disorganized you are and how you have two forces going against each other. And it's like, North wants to live in the dark ages in Nazi Germany still. Nazi Germany days, pretty much, or worse. And they do. And then you got South Korea that wants to live like us. Why do you think people are willing to risk their lives defecting? Yeah, running through that motherfucker, right across that bitch. And they do everything in their power to stop you. And a lot of times you're being watched, and then they're being watched, and that person being watched. So it's like, it's a lose-lose game for a lot of them. And then, like, who the fuck, like, I'm sorry, but I'm not ever going to go to a place where they fucking try to tell you this guy's a guy. He bleeds and lives and the same. Just because he lives in the clouds or tries to live in an ivory tower doesn't mean nothing different. You know, I mean, because if they were gods, they wouldn't die. Or if they're some kind of immortal, you know, more. Come on, you know what I'm saying. But, you know, 18 times a day when you hear the trumpet, you better look at a monument or a picture on the wall, and you better wear one of their pins, because if you're not, you're quartered on sight. You're shot and quartered on sight. Yeah. Literally, and there's like 27 things that would be like misdemeanors or like citations here in America that are automatically shoot on sight there. You're quartered and shot. Right on spot. There's no fucking taking you to court. Like, they just do it right there. Well, yeah, well, wanting to be and being it are two different things, just like wanting something and needing something. It's like a luxury and a necessity. You gotta learn. You gotta fucking learn. These guys are being fucking controlled by fear. Not power. Fear and rage. The rage is depression turned inward, okay? Just to let you know. I mean, come on. They let people go over there and they let you go to the stupid hotel and that's it. And the rest of the place is cut off from you. I mean, who in their right mind sprays pigs and ducks black so they could sell them more with spray paint? That's what they're doing over there with the animals. Tell me how fucked that is. Who does that? Not us. You better not be doing that shit to me. I fucking see somebody spray paint an animal, I'm gonna fucking make them eat that spray paint and the can. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Bite by bite. Yum, 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 yum. Down it fucking goes. Hope it fucking causes a whole bunch of fucking tear, give you a whole bunch of ulcers. Worse. I hope you shit blood. Motherfuckers, you don't do that shit. The shit that they do to people. Hold your fucking family hostage, go turn you into a send-off? Well, we need you to go do this because you're the only person to get to them. Fuck that shit. What happened to fucking having being your own person? I don't want to say that. Not for the people who are under oppression, but they're misunderstood. The other ones, yeah, you're right. Everybody else though that's subjected to it and pretty much are forced to live in that. That's the reality. They're just misunderstood because I don't know what it's like to go through that, and I don't want to. The closest thing I can was when I was locked up as a kid and going to prison. When I was in juvie, I did a lot of time. But that's what I did most of my time. But I went to prison as an adult, so like. I haven't been in trouble over 10 years, so like, and our shit's cupcake school compared to over there. Even if you're in a medium max or something, it's cupcake school. Like, we're taken care of. And what's fucked up though is, by the year 2050, there'll probably be more people locked up in the fucking America than there is anywhere else. Because we already have more people. Like, no, what I mean is, It's already like that for the world. We have what? 20% of the whole population of people that are locked down in penal institutions. What I mean is by 2050, we will have more people probably locked up than free in this country. Yeah, you're right. So you gotta have something to believe in. You gotta have something to believe in, and it can't be none of that other stuff, none of that fucking hogwash. Hey, I don't down nobody for what they want to do, but as long as you're not gonna come on here and try to blow hot air, because we're not about that. We're not about 1 step forward, 3 steps back. That's counterproductive. We got to slow down. Slow down, everybody. Everybody's in a rush to go nowhere fast. Like I said, got a whole bunch of fucking banshees on fire out there. I go look out my window, there's fucking banshees running around looking for water to jump in. The thing is, there is none. You're getting burnt the fuck up. And then when it rains, they'll get washed the fuck out. You're like a wall of dry leaves in your face. Oof. That's how somebody's credibility be sometimes. And when you can put a hole in somebody's credibility, boom, it's over with. I'm sorry, hey, I told you guys before how I used to work. The real fucking, the real currency in life is your reputation, accountability, and leverage. Those are real bargaining chips. Take that to the fucking bank. You don't make it my age being stupid, I'll fucking tell you that. And I plan on living a long time. Like, at least double what I am now. Which would put me, close to 80. So, hey. So be it. You either fuck with it or you leave it alone. If you don't like the shit, take your damn ass home. Nah, I'm just playing. I just fucking, hey. I want people to be able to relate and understand what the fuck's going on here. Because if you can't, I don't know what else to tell you, because I try to break this down to a very little science. I'm not trying to throw fucking crazy shit at you. This ain't a game of charades where I'm coming 100 deep like a parade, so you better watch what you say or get out of my way. Nah, we're not trying to steamroll nobody. Not trying to steamroll nobody. I just want everybody to know that line of communication is the key. So if you're not communicating with somebody in your personal life, that's where the misconception is, because somebody's taking advantage of it one way or another. Or both sides are. There's always two sides of the fence, and I try to act like I'm on both sides, because when you look at life one-sided, you only get one part of it. So I think about it, my mind's like a vortex. I think about it from every fucking situation, even a bad situation, because you never know what the fuck's going to happen. You just don't. I used to have this mouth, hope for the best, expect the worst. Literally, and that's how I rode. That's how it was. I didn't give a fuck. And I did. I banked on the worst, so when the best would happen, I was like, damn. And that's when, things started like waking me up. Then when I started having real obligations and responsibilities, it was over with. I wasn't fucking that up. I couldn't. I didn't want to. I didn't want to get fucked up again and get to the point to where I couldn't be in my kid's life. I delivered my kid. I handed her mine. I cut the umbilical cord clear up, handed her. So you don't get that honor allowed, let alone be in your whole daughter's life or your kid's life, whatever. You got to be there for your kids, because I'll tell you this, I know what it's like to not have a father, and I knew he was going to die because he told me. And then when he died, 2 weeks later, I started going to, literally, juvie. Oh, yeah. I was trying to live in that bitch. Installment plan. Oh, yeah. Frequent flyer, only I wasn't building points. It was just a revolving motherfucking door for me, nonstop. It couldn't close before I came back in. It wouldn't even close. It'd be closing, and I just, yeah, fucked up. Fucked up, bad. But hey, you go through what you go through. If you don't learn from it, then it's destiny what's happening to you. And you got to remember this too, guys. We're all destined for great and unfortunate things, okay? There's no exception that proves the rule. We're all destined for great and unfortunate things. All of us. Whether anyone wants to admit it or not. That's how it is. When we were made of half good and half bad. Why do you think we were bestowed free will? So it's our choice what to fucking deal out and give. Or am I just talking? Because I'll tell you this right now, I was so fucking gun-ho out there that I went to fucking autopilot. And I was on fight or flight. You're damn right Jesus is with me. When I was going to prison and sitting in Statesville, hey, he came over me in glowing, warming embrace, and he was like, this ain't baseball, so don't strike out. I knew exactly what the fuck that meant. That scared me. It woke me the fuck up. Bad. Like Michael Jackson, I'm telling you, I'm gonna whoop that ass. Oh yeah. Only he's like, I'll tear flesh from that ass and break bone to drain marrow like a fucking vampire. Karma will make sure you get it. Baddest bitch alive, but you won't meet her till you die. She makes sure you stay even with the house when the house can't. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yes, Yerskis. Yes, Yerskis. I put vital parts of my anatomy on that one. What will you put on it? Huh? We gotta stick together, guys. We just, hey, if I can help improve your life, y'all are already helping improve mine. So remember that. Just fucking remember that. You guys have already made my night tonight. And we still got another 30 minutes, give or take, a little more? Maybe a little longer? I'm not gonna lie, I've been drilling 3-hour ones, but like, today we're really picking up on here. Like I said, Matt, I wish you popped in right away. You would have seen it. I know, and like I said, motherfucker be acting stupid. You know, I got them, hey, I got them big doggies. Hey, upon the Appian Way, nail upon cross. Don't make me. That's something, hey. Doing the crazy shit, that's the easy part. Living with it is the hard part. Think about it. And now just sit there and think. I'm talking about let it fucking resonate in your brain and let it go cook up like stew. Whip it all up. Let it marinate. Let it marinate. Think about it. A lot of people don't sit there and they don't think about certain aspects. Just like fucking, you know, the minute you walk out your house, whether you're getting in a car or not, the minute you walk out your house and go do something, at a bare minimum, best case scenario, you have a 50-50 chance of coming back home. By default. By default, because you have no idea what the fuck's waiting for you out there. And then if you get in a car and get on the road, your chances are even cut in half again, even less sometimes. And even though most of us come home, I'm telling you, you would be surprised how many people I know got killed in car wrecks. And not because they were drunk. Not because they were drunk. Because you can't control anybody else around you on the road, so you gotta be vigilant and thorough. Keep your eyes on that shit. You gotta keep your fucking head on a swivel. Gotta make sure somebody don't come over and try to knock the fucking meat out your taco. Trying to act like all you got is that cheese like nacho. I'm not playing, I'm not Joe. For real. You don't want that shit. If you fall, you ain't getting up. If you fall, you ain't getting up when you playing that shit, so don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it, man. Think before you act. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. Whether you're wiping your ass. And that's another thing, too. Whether you're brushing your teeth, anything. Think before you act, because that might be the last time that you act in a rational way or even have the liberty to act with your rights. Some people fucking, they just... Like shooting and asking no questions. They're asking questions later. You're going to be preying on that motto, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6 type shit. That's what the fuck's going to happen. That's what the fuck's going to happen. And most of the time, your ass is already fucking state property. It's not name and spirit yet. Until they get you there, you're going to be national treasure. You will be. And you don't fucking want that. You don't want that for anybody. Especially if you got obligations in this world. We ain't got time to be getting locked the fuck up. Because you can't get that time back. Unless you got a fucking time machine or a flying submarine and I don't know about it. There's no way. You ain't got a rewind button either. So you don't get none of that time back. And what happens with a lot of people is they get out after doing a lot of time and they try to make up for that lost time by being out there. Like they never was gone. Trying to, you know. And that fucking knocks you off too. That can get you knocked. Anything, literally anything. Death don't discriminate. Motherfucker don't even need to be looking, you don't even need to be a target, you can die anyways. Remember that. I'm serious. Like, I don't know why everybody fucking thinks it's like, you die anyways. Minding your own motherfucking business. And that's what really makes people start jumping off the porch, because then you get these people who get killed, that innocent little babies and stuff. And I see it because it would be very hard for me to let that go. I don't think I could. I don't think I'd be able to look myself in the fucking mirror Let alone fucking have the courage to try to rub one out in the shower. Like, literally, you fucking no. No. You know, you fucking, there's certain times for certain things. Follow your mind, your heart, your gut. Follow those things. Follow your true emotions. You know, take advantage of what God gave you. Our brains are very powerful. You know, by default, we only use 10% of our brains, right? And like people who have triple IQs, they use about 15. So like Einstein's are lucky they use like 20. But they said that if we could use even half of our brain, the way we do now, like just a little bit, that we'd be able to do crazy things. Like lift things up, make them levitate. Also, no, that's to say. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, we say by default, we don't use a lot of our brains. I believe that. Yeah, that's not. Hey, those could be tragic moments. Those are the type of moments that are called make you or break you moments. Yeah, you know, life's a fucking gamble. Nothing exceeds but excess. No risks, no rewards. Remember, chances make champions. But I'm not trying to tell nobody to jump off the fucking deep end. Just letting you know how it is. You won't know unless you try. So don't fucking sit there and let doubt be your enemy, and don't doubt yourself. Hey, I will tell you the truth. I am somebody who's still in some way, shape, or form. That's why I have to sit there and remind myself, like, the fuck am I fucking trying to downplay myself for? See, this is a big thing a lot of people don't do. Whether you do that to yourself or not, you gotta worry about the people around you in real life. If they ain't got your best interest at heart, and let alone themselves, this is it here. Let me tell you something. You can't help nobody if you can't help yourself. That's all there is to it. You can't help nobody unless you can help yourself. So you got people out there that can't even wipe their ass, or pay their phone bill, or pay for their cigarettes, their own little habits, and they're acting like they're fucking to do somebody a big fucking favor. They're so fucking full of shit. They're lying that walnuts don't even lie better than them. They're fucking momos. Through experience. Through personal experience. Yeah. Yeah. And you would know this because, like, I have friends and I could still consider friends, but I don't hang out with them because, like, there was a situation, like, before I got my job. Wanted me to come work with them. Well, I was never going to get what I get where I'm at. So when he found out I was going to go work what I did and I went there, he pretty much, like, doubted everything I was doing. He's like, you're not going to like it. You're going to be a fucking slave, this and that. It's not worth it. Well, where he's not even there anymore because he lost his job, but he wasn't getting full benefits. He never would have. He was working 4 days. He liked it because he worked 4 days and then he had 3 days off, and that's how it was. I was still working longer than him. He was working 10-hour shifts. I worked 12s. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter, though. He was like, he just flat out told me when I told him what was going to be. He's like, you're not going to, no. So he was really doubtful, and that hurt. That was a little undermining, and it set off the wrong impression to me. And I was just happy there wasn't like other people around because, like I said, you go around and do that, it's almost you turn me into a fucking laughing stock. You better fucking have your fucking premiums paid up. Yeah, you better have your fucking insurance premiums paid up. Or you better go fucking when you go fucking pack a bag, you better pack a fucking toothbrush. Because I'm not the one. I ain't got time for that fucking trash. Me, I take care of everything. I'm a provider. I want to take care of more. I want to make up for what I've done, and I can do it with the blessing I have now. Like I said, let me do what I got to do. I'm telling you, 5 and under. From like the end of this year, give me 5. I'll have a house. That's guaranteed. I'll own that bitch. That'll be close to being owned. Rent to own. Drop a bag on, put my roots in, build the rest of the bitch out. Because I'm not doing no fucking dummy rent, and I'm not doing none of that 30-year mortgage shit. That's like doing a fucking plea deal for fucking joint time. I'm not doing it. Because I haven't done nothing wrong. And I know the bank, it's all about keeping it, like if you got a big high credit score, they'll fucking give you the money for a Ferrari and they know you can't afford it. That's what's messed up with America. Literally. I hate it. You get these people and they live beyond their means. And nothing ever good comes of that either. Because most of the time they've got obligations and responsibilities, but those don't come first. They're selfish. Their selfishness comes first. They come first. They come first. Not the bills and the foods and the kids and this and that. They come first. And you know, to an extent, whatever, but if you can't take care of shit, then there's a problem. There's a fucking problem. I mean, I know people who have fucking like Porsches, Ferraris, but they ain't got fucking 10 or 20 bucks to put in the fucking gas tank to take it around the corner. Let alone go get it maintained. So what the fuck do you got it for? To be a fucking paperweight? Because I'm not going to sit there and vegetate at some fucking car. For real, fuck that shit. No. That's a mindset. You so worried about what everybody else has got fucking going on, you got a fucking problem. You got to start dealing with it. Because that's the whole thing. Everybody's got this fucking mindset that they have to have, but there's got to be set at a certain bar. And it's the narrative that gets pushed out there. So as long as they keep pushing that shit, you're going to have most of the masses like, all right. But while we're scurrying from one point to the next, who's really got their finger on the pulse? Not us. And if you do, you're trying to keep shit straight like me. And even then, being the we're all the captain of our own boat, all right? You got to learn how to sail that bitch. Sometimes it gets rocky. Find your good way. Hey, you find your pleasures where you can, okay? Life is very unpredictable. And it's going to stay that way. That's what life is. That's what life is, so. I need a chisel on here so I can do this birdhouse runs. Chisel. Give it to me. Gimme died yesterday, stupid. I guess he did, huh? Gimme. Better watch it. What? Which captain? Whoa, the dude from fucking 4 nights ago? Captain of the good ship Lollipop? We know what the fuck he's doing. He's perfecting that fucking song with that prissy little fucking look on his face, probably. I don't even know how that song goes. I'm glad I don't. But I can see him I can see however it goes, standing in the fucking mirror practicing like punchlines on a fucking card. Oh, everybody's been behaving on here. I'm not worried about none of that. What the fuck is that? A Nostradamus? What the fuck? Big ass June bug. Damn, that sucks. I can't be saying that. I had a buddy. One of the guys I knew was June bug. I got June bug. Yeah, June bug. Because it's June. They come out, see? Oh shit, come back here. Where'd you go, boy? He flew the hell away. He went on a fucking vacation real quick. He came in here. He was like type flight. I had him in my hand. I was trying to show y'all. June bugs are decent. My cat will go crazy. My cats will go crazy having fun with that. I'm surprised they're not on buggy patrol in here. Well, my cat fucking did these suicide drops. Gidget, the one that fucking thinks she's a fucking marsupial, the one that acts like a marsupial and acts like everything else. She fucking has dates with the fucking raccoons in the window and all the other cats. They have little conjugal visits and shit. Yeah, I catch her doing weird shit. You should have seen her, like, she's real nice. She wanted to get so close to Pinky, and I think her and Pinky would sleep together in a box, because she acts like Pinky, and Pinky acts like a cat. No, seriously, Gidget's like a sea otter. If she didn't have arms and she had longer whiskers, she'd be like, And she's so cute, but she's so big. She's the biggest one. She's my youngest cat. I swear she's got some foreign blood in her, because all my cats, when they hiss, they go, and my other cats, the Siberian Forest and the Maine Coon, but he's real diluted, so he's small, like a domestic cat, but you can tell he's got it in him. And I got his daughter, but like, and she's a Russian blue. She ended up being a Russian blue. But the other cat, when Myra and Cow hiss, they go like a vampire. They show them big ass fangs. When Gidget hisses, she does it in pants. But she fucking gets these big ass fucking. She opens her mouth and it reminds me fucking of like when I see Pinky, or like a hyena's mouth, because she fucking chews on everything. She breaks metal. She's not even breaking her teeth. I'm like, what are you doing, cat? You're nuts. She eats through fucking the boxes like paper mache, leaving fucking confetti everywhere. Like this, like, you don't make me put you in a piñata on your birthday and I'll let the cats I'll fill it full of catnip and I'll let them claw it out. Yeah, she's crazy. She'd be grabbing Cow by the neck and like, tugging on him, and what's crazy, she tries to always spoon with Gidget. I mean, with Myra. And Myra she will apply belt to ass. And she'll sneak up to her, and if she's sleeping and she wakes up, she will get up and smack her and claw her and hiss at her, and then she'll lay back down, and then Gidget will just lay there like this, and then get up and then lay next to her. And it's crazy. It's crazy. So, but they starting to tolerate each other, but Gidget, she's just a big lug. She's like a year and a half old, and she's fucking 10 plus pounds. But she fucking suicide out my window, so if anyone's asking, why do you got bugs in your room? Because she fucking ripped the screen out. It's still there, but there's a flap. And she fucking used to fucking do these suicide drops. And then she'd be right back at the door. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, you crazy kitty? But they got night vision, so when they're in there and doing that, it's like, whatever. And the thing is, cats got really good equilibrium. Their tails and their whiskers are pretty much their equilibrium. So, without that shit, they would pretty much be dead. That's why they tell you don't fuck with a cat's whiskers. But she's a rough one. Like, she accidentally makes me bleed playing with her. She accidentally makes me bleed. And she's just playing. She's just fucking playing. And you guys have seen her do it. You've seen Myra attack me. Like, she likes to... See, Myra, I roughed her up as a little kitten just playing with her. So she's used to it. That's all she knows. So she's just... She acts like she's got a warhead stuck up her ass. She's always ready. Yeah. She's on standby. She's on fucking standby. Are you kidding me? I fucking forgot. How did I fucking forget that? Oh, Bendejo. Can't believe that fucking happened. And wow. You fucking spark plug. Yeah, I just called myself a spark plug. I can't believe I forgot. I named the stuff off when I was grabbing it. I'm trying to do a birdhouse run on old school RuneScape. And I forget my magic sectors and a hammer. I grabbed the chisel. I grabbed this bird, the hammerstone seeds. I grabbed my logs. Go to do the first one. And I can't even take the clockwork and make another birdhouse because I ain't got a hammer to go with the chisel. Son of a bitch. Oh. Whoa. Yeah, I'm getting a little heat. I feel like I drank a gallon of niacin. Don't get me going. Don't make me start playing Obstacle Illusions and Editorial Revision on you. Guys don't like that. I'm gonna let you on a little secret. No matter what is going on, if somebody can control minds, it can make things happen anywhere. And I'm not talking telepathically. I'm talking like planting a seed in somebody's head. If you can control minds, you can make things happen anywhere. And I'm not trying to be stupid. I'm just being realistic. So, don't let nobody talk you into doing shit that you would never entertain to begin with, okay? These people could really rationalize and justify why to do it and convince you to do it when it's like a fucking suicide mission. And then worrying about dying would be like worrying about the sun coming up. It's just gonna fucking happen. And you will be fresh as the fucking dew. Yes, you will. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just make sure you're dressing your Sunday's best. Because if you're gonna go crash the fuck out, it'd be one less thing for everybody else to worry about. Because, you know, you're gonna cause that collateral damage spiderweb effect. Where you forgot about everybody else that cares about you or fucking dead care about you. And that's where a lot of the termites come out of the woodwork, too. Because then you got people who would know of you and then act like they were your best fucking friend after you're gone. Fuck that shit. You had all the time in the world to be that person's friend and help them and get the fuck out of that rut. And then you watch them fucking defile themselves and die. And crash the fuck out. Like, I'm going to bring up a situation. And I'm not going to say no names out of respect to the person, even though, like, he was somebody that was an acquaintance. Friends of a friend of ours, we would say. And I called it the year prior because I seen the way this fucker was moving. I said, he'll be lucky if he makes it to fucking Christmas. And guess what? He fucking didn't. Do you know how bad that made me feel? To this day, for some odd reason, I feel like I should have never said that. I breathed life into it and I made it happen. But then I got to step back and look at the situation for what it was. I had nothing to do with what he was doing. Nothing. That's why I'm on my straight. That's why you got to stay in your own lane. You got to stay in your own fucking lane. So when you see somebody crashing the fuck out, you better stay away. Unless you want to be a fucking bystander or a victim or a statistic. I mean, hey, you want to? Go ahead. People are fucking dying to jump in. Not me. I seen it coming, but it hurt. it actually hurt. Like I was ashamed. I was embarrassed a little bit, and somebody looked at me like I knew the future, or like I was running something. And that's what even fucked with me even more, because they were like almost wanting to like conjure the courage to go, you might have put, and it's like, hell no, how, you guys are fucked. I said, you crazy as hell. This motherfucker was locked up for 6 months and got out and was out fucking 2 days and slumped like a daisy. He was all around y'all. So if anybody's got anybody's self to blame, it was this circle. And I wasn't no part of that circle, because I wasn't condoning the type of shit that motherfucker was doing. Rest in peace. Yeah. I mean, that's why he couldn't live at home, even though he was of age already. Because he had a little brother and other family. Bad influence. It's a fucking bad influence. And parents didn't want him around. I'm not trying to be ignorant. I'm just telling you how it is. So it's like, they felt bad too, I bet, after he gone. But they weren't risking the little ones being corrupted. They figured if that's going to happen, it's going to happen on their own. We're not going to fucking induce it. We're not going to agitate it. We're not going to condone it. We're going to condemn it. No, but imagine saying that. Imagine somebody that I didn't know him. It wasn't that I knew of him. Like I said, he was like acquaintance, a friend of ours. Not my friend. Try to pull me into his fucking trash, but you know, when you're a bit older and you've already been through, and you're not even doing the type of shit he ever did, but you see it and you're like, dude, I never even fucking stooped to your level. Why would I now? What the fuck am I gonna have to show for it? A fucking being a shit heel? Then I'm gonna develop shit rot, and then I'm gonna die of dysentery. No, don't make me pull the bucket head out, because I'll fucking rain a shitstorm. Fuck that. Everybody fucking, you better get your fucking frog suits on. I hope you all feeling amphibious. Because I'm feeling fucking froggish. I might leap. Now you guys didn't do it. I'm just saying, like, hey, it fucked with me a little bit when I was like, why did he have to go the way it happened? Like, why did it have to happen that way? Why did he have to go? Like when people literally was like, you know things, or you did something. No, I didn't. No, I fucking didn't. He did something though, and didn't think, and did not fucking think. And this happens to a lot of people. And I'm gonna put that out there. I can at least put that out there. People are out there doing drugs. They build a tolerance, right? Right. Sometimes you build a tolerance of a fucking antelope. Sometimes you build a tolerance of an elephant. Everybody's different, okay? Everyone's different, so it's going to affect everyone differently, okay? Well, you get locked up. You got warrants in 3 different counties, so you're bouncing around like you're fucking playing fucking, you know, oh, let's play hide the salami county to county with the, you know, in jail. He gets out, and he's not even out 2 days and slumps himself. Inadvertently, but ODs and dies. So, and the thing is, he was around the people, so-called his friends. So it's like, where the fuck were they to really help him when he got out? Instead of keeping him clean the way he was when he came out. Because when he was in, he got dried out. He came out and tried to do the same amount he was doing before. And it slumped his ass because he forgot he wasn't doing the shit. Or he wasn't thinking. And you ain't got, you're dry. You're not doing nothing no more. So like, he slumped himself. And there's nothing that we can do about it. But we can learn from that shit. Don't do it to yourself. Just don't fucking do it. Just don't do it. If you care about yourself, don't do it. If you care about the people that care about you, don't do it. Waste the fucking time. You're gonna, you know, especially with the way things are these days with all the synthetics. You really want to get something goofy? Because they're trying to put that shit in everything now. Yeah. Yeah, they put it in everything. So like, what the fuck you gonna take that chance? Because all it takes is once. See, that's what they don't tell you. Death. You gotta be lucky every time when you're playing Russian roulette. They only gotta get lucky once, like the cops. Same thing with the cops. When you're out playing cops and robbers, you gotta be lucky every time when you're out pulling your licks and your missions. They only gotta be lucky once. And you really ain't running from Motorola. Fuck, I don't know. Try to let the people know. Try. I try. Try. Why do we live to love and then to die? Sometimes it don't mean anything. I can't just make it make any sense. Why? Tell me why it gets humid in June and July. Why does weather have to be this way? Why does it always gotta change? Yeah, I'm pissed. I mean, I'm burning up right now, but I have to have these lights on. But then, I got cold air coming in, but it's like I'll get off of here and I'll have 4 hours of some cool, and I'm gonna be fucking burning up. So it's like, I'm sure as hell not gonna be trying to chill here today. What I'm gonna try to do though is get a hold of somebody to go check this shit out. Somebody had somebody in the place just to say hi, and she didn't want it to happen, but somebody fucking touched my furnace. And when they fucked with it, they fucked everything up. Now my heat hasn't worked or my AC worked for a year plus. And it's getting to the point where we need our AC now, and it's like, everything's fine outside. Like, I don't know what's up, so I'm going to call somebody to come check shit out. And it's like, now that I got this other stuff going, I've got a little bit of time, and I might as well make, like I said, like with work, make hay while the sun's shining. Well, I might as well take care of some shit that needs to be taken care of, because during the winter, I use space heaters. It wasn't a big deal, but this heat's fucking... I can't wait to get back to work because I'm in the cool. You gotta stay fucking warm in that bitch. When I went there the other day to go look at my locker for my fucking key, I went in there. I was in shorts and t-shirt, and the minute that I started going through and getting on the floor, I was like, damn, I don't want to leave because I knew it was so nasty outside. So that's what I love about working when it's like this time of the year. Because I'm going to be up in that bitch more than I'm at home. It's like you family away from family, And I love what I do. And I can't put a piece of mind on that. Most people hate their jobs. I love what the fuck I do. And that people look at me like I'm crazy. And you want to know what? That's their opinion. But I love my job. Because I can't sit still. And in there, you're not going to sit still. You sit still, you're getting pulled like a fucking weed. Root and stem. Bye, bye, bye. Anybody hear about Mr. El Taliban? He stole a whole bunch of like 40 or $400 million worth of cocaine from the Gulf Cartel. You seen what they did to Al Taliban, right? He went Al Talibai. They fucking took him out on a boat after catching him. He told the cartel. He told that cartel that he got pulled over by the Coast Guard, and they just took it and went away. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? They got everybody on the payroll. Greasy, stupid. If you think he didn't know already that you were lying, your body was dead already. You want to know what they did? They took him out on a fishing charter and tied him up and zip tied him up and then tied the fucking anchor around him, and they recorded the whole thing and threw him over and said, tell him bye-bye. And he gone, and he'll never be found. Never. He'll never be found. He probably gone, and he probably ate him. But he did that shit to himself. And that's what I'm talking about, like suicide missions. Don't be doing stupid fucking shit. You already know the answer to rhetorical shit. Don't do that shit. You want a premature death. All you have to do is you don't even have to try these days. But don't go out and do some stupid shit like that, because if you think, for some odd reason, people think when that certain things happen that they get untouchable. And I can understand that, like certain things, but you've always got to remember at any second or point something can't happen, no matter how high that you have things on your end or how high the stakes are. There are no stakes, and you think there's nothing. Man, you would fucking be crazy. Telling you. I'm fucking telling you. Like, for instance, you're just chilling, and all of a sudden a drunk driver or somebody's being chased by the cops runs through your house with a car and fucking wipes you out or wipes out some of your family. You're not going to know until after it's happened or while it's transpiring. And, when that shit happens, it's slow motion. It's fucking slow motion. Like when somebody's shooting at you and you don't know. Oh, it's starting to rain. Oh, yes, everybody in heaven is taking a piss. Thank goodness. We need that holy water. We need something. Yeah, everything out there is dry and burnt the fuck up. Yeah, we're getting a lot of heat lightning right now, but it's getting cold. Hear that big wind? Oh, yeah. It's conjuring courage. Oh, fuck. Damn. Shit, I'm just waiting to hear the sirens right now because this shit's coming in strong. Fuck. That motherfucker wants to apply belt to ass with deadly purpose. Ooh-wee. Behave out there. I wouldn't go outside. I know everybody's in a different area, but fuck. That shit, hey, it's taking its turn right now. It's taking its turn. They said it was going to storm tonight. They said it was going to storm all through the day and night. Well, it didn't do nothing during the day. They must have pissed razor blades because I didn't fucking get no rain. Nothing but humidity. The rain that came down evaporated before it hit the fucking ground. And went right back up precipitation station. Fuck that Doppler radar, too. I don't fucking listen to fucking machines. I don't use Alexa. I don't do none of that. That's how you fucking help eliminate us quicker. Because that's what's eventually going to happen. Those motherfuckers are going to take over. You guys heard about what happened when they were fucking with that shit before the 2000s, right? One of them went fully operational while they were breaking some of these fuckers down in China. The motherfucker hooked up to a fucking satellite in the fucking, in space, and downloaded information how to fix itself. And it came online and it killed 27 scientists before they could shut that fucker down. Yeah. So fuck all that shit. All that, you know, we're in a rush to fucking just crash out fast. We thought the Romans were fucked. We are the Romans now. We are the Romans. I don't give a fuck what you say. We are the Romans. It don't matter whether we got body slaves or none of that. We do, the shit that goes on in the industry, now you might as well say that's like the Roman stage. And their whole job is to fucking convince everybody they didn't do what they did, and what they're doing, and all the shit that they've done. It's fucking sickening, the type of shit that is coming out. And the thing is, I knew about this shit a while back, but I couldn't tell a lot of people because they look at me like I'm nuttier than a squirrel turd. Literally. Nuttier than a squirrel turd. You don't. I'm here. What? Do you want me to fucking rip flesh from... You want me to rip flesh from bone and show you? I'm not... What? What do I have to do? I mean, I literally, dude, I'm not robot. See? My fingernail grows back because my root's still there, but that's not robot. Come on, man. That's bone. See? Come on, bro. I just got surgery. Hey, you want to call me robotic? I see why you're doing it, because you know I got a pin and screw in my hand, huh, asshole? Yeah, look at you over there. Grasping at straws and won a little bit. Because I got a pin in my hand now and a screw. That's why you call me that, huh? I'm not, Don't be doing that. Don't. Somebody's getting a little too big for their britches. No, I'm fucking with you. No, I know. I just, I don't know. I worry too much. I like to think about things and think about this and that, and my mind shifts like tectonic plates when earthquake is coming up. That's just how I be. My mind's like a fucking vortex. It doesn't stop. Even if I wanted it to stop, I'll sleep when I die. I know. That's why I said my bad. I said I'm grasping at straws. But I said you can't technically try to fuck with me because of that now, huh? Leg too. Catch a fucking legger. Make me go get a liger and a Tygon. Come through riding that motherfucker. I don't need no harness or nothing. I'm a Toki master. The Tokis love me. The kitties, that's what I call cats and felines, Tokis. A lot of people don't realize that they're very intelligent and they can understand everything that we say. Just like dogs can, but cats, why they're not used for like sniffing stuff out like the law enforcement use the canine for, is because they're not big like that. Because a cat's got a way better nose than a dog. That's common knowledge too. They almost got noses like how sharks can sense a drip of blood from 20 miles away in the water. And that's why, like the great whites, you want to know why they're called great whites? Because they're willing to go distances that are unrealistic for their fucking prey. And they're one of the apex predators of the water world, you know? Fuck Aquaman. Aquaman better be fucking Bubble Boy down there hiding me, otherwise fucking shark will swallow him whole like an egg roll. He won't even waste his fucking teeth. And sharks, they lose teeth like fishes lose scales. Oh yeah, sharks do. Especially great whites. Oh yeah. They go through fucking thousands and thousands of teeth in a lifetime. They fall out and grow back like nothing. Yes, they do. Even when they're not using them. Those motherfuckers are crazy. Probably old enough to be... How old are you? I'm almost 40. If you look at some of my older videos, you actually find out how old I am. I'm almost 40. I'm an 80s baby. Yeah, I'm an 80s baby. Oh, we hit 2 hours. Damn, that storm's rolling. Fuck. It's getting crazy around here. Yeah, welcome. Even though your first thing was to ask me a question. That's why I had to answer the question with a question. I gave you a rough estimate. How old are you, though? Or is that too high on my... Is that above my pay grade? That's above my pay grade, huh? It's gotta be, because it seems like you don't want to tell me. I'm not pulling teeth. I can call Dr. fucking Tooth. Well, someone did. Oh, I guess I was just glancing too hard. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm a man. Hey, I'm a man of accountability. I am good. I'm sorry. I am a man of accountability. I'm just letting you know, real world. The real world. I'm sorry. I am a man of accountability. I admit when I'm wrong. People who can't, they're the ones who got the problem. They gotta iron those wrinkles out. You gotta cross some T's and dot them I's. I'm sorry, real world. No, I am, because I glanced and it looked like you said how old you are. So I was like, what the heck? That's my bad. No, for real. I'm sorry. Welcome to my channel, though. Hope you're here to stay. Some people it ain't for them, some it is. I get it. Hey, my motto is get in where you fit in, okay? Get in where you fit in. Oh, I got you. So, well, I'll tell you, here. I'm 10 years your senior. Or 10, yeah, I'm 10 years older than you. You see? Like I said, I'm an 80s baby. Yeah. Be lucky that you still got, you're not middle-aged, because, hey, I'll tell you this right now, in a blink of an eye, nothing fucks you harder than time. Nothing waits for you. Time don't wait for you. So, take advantage, please, because I'll tell you this right now, it seems like yesterday I was 9. Literally. Literally. I'm not trying to be, like, mindfuck. I'm just telling you, like, that's how it is. When you're a kid, you can't wait to grow up. And then once you're fucking there, you grow up so fast you don't realize. And then all the shit you put yourself through, you sit there and you fucking take all that in. And you whip it all up and you're like, what the fuck? A lot of people are like, I don't know how you still got your fucking hair, bro. Let alone how it's still not gray. You want to know what? I told you I started going through shit at a young age. So I'm used to fucking bullshit. So, like, not being in show for 10 years is giving me, over 10 years? I've been in show since, 08, 09. So, they're giving me a good peace of mind. I've been able to kick back, just like I quit smoking cigarettes a hot minute ago. March 9th of this year, I hit 11 years. Mind you. And I'm very thankful for it, because that put a big lifespan back on my life. You left home at 16? Sometimes you got to do that. At 16, I was locked the fuck up nonstop. And when I wasn't, I was in a BD school trying to get mainstream back, and it wasn't happening. So, I never got my high school diploma. I got my GED, though. I ended with my GED, so. But, do what you got to do. It's a sexuality. I can't say. That's a hey, it makes sense here and there. And at least you're sitting here and you're conjuring the courage to let us know how you feel, because there's got to be other people who feel exactly that way, and I can concur a little bit. I can't take that away from you. That is, we just must have. Am I feeling water like coming down on me? What the fuck is that? I just felt like I had a drip of water come down on me, like there's something. There ain't nothing up there. Is there literally water coming through the window? Hey, if it was, the fan's throwing it at me, and it's not. No, I don't know. Yeah, I know. I wish I would have, but I was locked up so much. And by the time I got out to go to school, they're like, "You ain't gonna graduate with your graduating class. You're gonna be behind." And I was like, It wasn't about I didn't want to. I'm going to get my GED. I knew I could do it, so I went and did it. Like I said, don't stop yourself from doing stuff. If you put your mind to it, put your mind at the task at hand with deadly purpose, absent negative thoughts and doubt. Slow and steady. That's the true counter. Time and patience. That's the true counter. Damn, you're using a cipher that I don't really know, bro. Like, what's that mean? Or whoever, like, real world, the real world. I don't know what that stands for. Oh, and I got something in my fucking son of a bitch. Yeah, you want to know what? I was like the same way, but it was like, I just didn't let nobody fuck with me or let anybody fuck with my friends. So it was like right away. Somebody'd be like, starting some shit. I'd get up right away and I'd just crack them. Just fucking rock them as hard as I fucking can. Chin check them, try to rock their nose, whatever. And believe me, that would end it real quick. So, and believe me, I know what it's like because I've been my nose broken multiple times to the point to where I just quit getting it reset because that hurts more than it getting broken. See? Look at it. Yeah. The fuck? Take some, win some. I'll tell you this right now, broken nose never stopped the fight. Never stopped the fight with me. Man, it hasn't been broken that many times, so it's been broken enough that I just not going through that shit again. I ain't got time for it. I just ain't got time for that shit. Like, I was the type of person, I didn't give a fuck. I'm willing to risk it all. Like, I'll tell you this right now. I come to my family, the only time I really, at this point, would go back, or I would have, if somebody tried to put me in a corner, try to put my back against someone. I'm trying to use my people's innocent bystanders and shit. Like, like I told you, you give one thing up, you might as well give it all fucking up. That's not what I do. I'm no submission. Sorry. And I don't look at myself like I'm better or anyone's inferior to me. I don't do that because we're all the same. We're all equal. We all breathe, live. Whether we do this, that. We all start. Well, how do we start? When we start living to die. We got a counter on us. And we don't know when. But if we got an emoji clock above us, and it's counting down. Oh, yes, it's fucking counting down. So take advantage, like Smokey said to Ice Cube when he was smoking weed on First Friday. Take advantage, brother. Take advantage. Take advantage of that time. Yeah. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I'm colorblind. I'm sorry. I'm colorblind. I don't know what racism is. That's not my DNA. I know what it is, but I don't know what it's like to be like that because I just couldn't. To me, that's like being an oxymoron. Because how could you feel like you could be a white person or I could understand with certain things, but it's like, I cannot do that. That's something that I just could not do, will not do, and it's not in me. It's not in me. Just like I can't hate somebody for their personal preference, like you have a best friend, and then all of a sudden, 17 years after being his best friend, you're still, grown up, and he goes out his way to admit something, like he's gay. You gonna hate him and walk away? You got a problem. You got a fucking problem. Because if he ain't coming at you and ain't bringing that shit to you and ain't trying to make you part of that, and he's just trying to be respectful so you know. And matter of fact, he's bi. He's never full-blown gay. He's bi. I mean, the guy's got fucking 4 fucking kids. But, what I'm trying to say is you can't. Yeah, I'm colorblind. We all the same. We all the same. Fuck that shit. I don't play that shit. I do not play that fucking shit whatsoever. You get no play around here with that shit. At least everybody here is on the same page with it because, I don't like that shit. There's a lot of people I had to apply belt to ass because of that shit. And you want to know what? Some of them fucking actually thank me now because they're just like me. They're like, I don't know how I could have thought that way. I was the same way with how I think now how I couldn't have hurt people when I was younger. And I did. I had people terrorize me. And I look at it now and I'm ashamed. There's been times where it's made me fucking cry. Scared me. Reliving shit hurting people. Like, fuck that. Making people terrified, living off of the fear. Living off of that, like power. Anybody can prey on the weak. I'm not saying they're weak, but when you got people that are just trying to be like us, like they were, you don't like when that shit's happening. So like, me to be one that used to dish it out, and then, like I said, karma. I know karma's very real. I can attest to that. That's a fact from the Falcons. Karma is very real. So anyone who don't believe in that shouldn't be on here either. But you do have a right to your own thing. I just don't want to hear karma ain't real, because it is. It is. Karma's already got you under the thumb to fucking roll you up and smoke you. You just don't know it. And you won't know when you're being burnt either until after the fact. And then you're going to start letting it set in. Some people are in denial. No, I'm serious. I'm fucking so serious. I got away with so much shit. And then, like, how my life is. How my life has been. I've been paying for that shit. I still pay for it. And I ain't even got a license. I did it to myself, but it's part of karma, you know? Like, she's like, yeah, you gonna make it that way. We gonna keep it that way, too. We gonna keep your ass sitting. You want some? God gave you legs. Walk. Shit. Until they seem fit to do it. So I've been doing what I gotta do, like Nike. Just do it. No hesitation. Just doing it. And I'm doing it well. I'm doing it well. I didn't bully. I bullied the bully, though. I bullied the bully, so I guess you could say I did bully. But I only bullied the bully. Seriously. Motherfuckers who thought they were juggernauts, because I'm no badass. So I'd show people real quick that they were just like anybody else, especially the people they were victimizing. Because I would victimize them. And then they would come to sense a little quick. Before you knew it, instead of them being the loudest person in the room, they were the quietest one in the room. Did I tell you something? Somebody wised up, huh? Yeah. Most definitely. That's just, it comes with the territory, whether you know it or not. Yes, I do. Fuck yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I mean, I'm not atheist or Catholic or Christian or Methodist, but I do believe in God, and I do go to church here and there. Unfortunately, the last time I was in a church was my aunt's funeral. I did get up and sing a song. But other than that, I mean, we didn't, I do believe in God. I do believe in God. I'm not going to lie, like, I try to do things to make up for that shit. There's been times where, you know how once a month or sometimes they get together, the nuns and everybody that, like, be low income, they get food together for them and shit. Well, sometimes I'll go down there and ask them. I used to do it. I haven't done it in years, but I used to do this all the time. And it was like me putting money in the fucking karma bank, trying to make up for fucking shit. Almost like you see me do sometimes. Like, hey, when I was coming back from my doctor's, remember how that lady was walking up? One person in the car was like, no, and she was like, no, and I was like, here, it's a penny, it's better than nothing. And what'd you guys hear? What'd you guys hear from that lady out there? You're fucking right, thank you. She was very thankful for it. And I knew there was something there to give her, and something's better than nothing. You got to start somewhere. And I used to go out and give people cash, like big cash. They had to prove to me, though, they wasn't out trying to do that shit, because I was an enabler. So, like, I was helping a lot of people. I'm the type of person to go to, like I said, to a church, find out exactly when they're doing those type of things, and ask them, like, give me a list. Like, what do you guys normally get? Like, what do you need on your manifest to take care of everything? And I'll go out and get, like, 20 of everything, Some eggs, peanut butter, this, that, milk, Similac. Yeah, just give it to them. I don't have to be there to hand it out. Like, I don't want to be on the paper. But I do that shit. Because that's, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. At one time or another, we all needed some help. And people who can't ask for help, you're misunderstood. They got to learn. Like, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. Just like there ain't nothing wrong with a man crying. But it seems like they've taught us these days that you don't want to show that. Especially in the world. Fuck prison. You cry a fucking tear, it don't matter where you are. You're a fucking pariah. Everybody and their mother's already got a fucking thing to talk. You want to know what? Fuck that shit. There's nothing wrong with wearing your heart on your sleeve, but you want to know what? Pick and choose your battles, because love can get you killed. Don't get it twisted. They'll take kindness for fucking weakness. They'll fucking stab it off and snap it off in your fucking spine. You think not? You think not? You'll be a fucking paraplegic before you hit the ground. Quadriplegic. You don't want to be like that. Fuck that shit. You'd be like the man in the iron lung, only worse. You'd be a fucking on a thing. You don't want to be like a Christopher Reeve, you know? And his poor wife, man, she died of lung cancer, never even smoked a fucking cigarette. All that second and third hand smoke of his. Killed her ass. That was sad. And that was like right after. I was like, what the fuck? She never even smoked. All that second and third hand smoke, that's more detrimental than smoking. People don't know that shit. That's why when I quit smoking, other person quit smoking inside the house because we wasn't letting the kid be subjected to the second and third hand shit, getting sticky, this and all that. That's bad for hearing problems. Pregnant, no smoking. No. I got that from my mom. Like I was like, hey, you have kids, you're not. My mom didn't do it with us. Gave us a little bit of extra boost. Not doing it. No. And I know people that smoke and kids come out with fucked up have to get tubes put in their ears and they're getting fucking headaches and they're messed up already. They're already off to a bad start and it's not their fault. And it's because somebody had to be fucking selfish. Or it just had to be. Both. Or you're like me in here, failing miserably because the dust is making you fucking. I think I got allergies now, and I've never had allergies in my life. Yeah, but like I said, we're all destined for great and unfortunate things. So it's like, there's nothing wrong with smoking weed. I used to smoke weed. Fuck, I got weed. I grow weed legally. Nothing wrong with it. Dabs, all that shit. But that doesn't mean nothing. I know, hey, everyone's got a vice. If that saves you from going out and doing stupid shit, you keep going. No, seriously. Because weed kept me fucking from doing stupid shit. But I'll tell you this right now, somebody called me and tell me they're going to burn my people up and try to do something. Guess what? I'm going right at them. Right at them. And I did. And I fucking did. You ready to fucking tell somebody you're going to end their life or end a life? You better be fucking ready. Because I'll tell you this right now, he wasn't ready for me and never thought in a million years I was going to come to him and try to do to him what he claimed he was going to do to me. So, yeah, I'm going to let you know this right now. When you go to grow your own, bro, you got to know. It's like salt and pepper. The balance is negative and stuff. Growing is half the battle. Caring's the other half. Remember that. Growing is half the battle. Caring is the other half. You can have the best seeds in the world, but if you don't know how to fucking care it, trash. Or you'll lose it all. You cop a headache if you're lucky, if it's even smokable. There's nothing wrong with smoking weed, guys. I can't condemn it. I can't condemn it, even though I don't partake. I can't partake right now. I quit when I got my job. I quit. And then, like I said, when they turn your company, they give you another background check and drug test again. So, I wasn't fucking that shit up. I wasn't fucking up 401k, full benefits, paid holidays, fucking all sorts of shit. I could keep going. Nothing but goodness. Real peace of mind. Fuck the money, real peace of mind. Start doing shit. That's what I said. Give me 5. I'll have a house. I don't need no help from the bank. I'm not talking to a little thing. I don't need no big thing. Just something that everyone's comfortable in. Nobody's living on top of each other. Because that's what they got people doing these days. Living the fuck on top of each other. Stacked on each other like fucking Pottersfield shit. I don't like that shit. That shit's fucked. I don't care for it. And if you notice, like California, dude, all the Skid Rows now everywhere, dude. We're like turning into desolate badland. In San Francisco, they give out free heroin and fucking cocaine and everything at the clinics. Now, yeah, governments do. Because it saves everybody from doing crime around there. Just like every 6 hours in certain areas, like Philadelphia, they got to sweep up needles because they fucking almost ankle high on the fucking, in front of the bodegas and like the places. Literally, it's fucked. It's fucked. And then you got everything else being polluted with everything up with all this fucking fentanyl. That's why you got our own government now, like in San Francisco and fucking Philadelphia, giving out free needles, distilled water, fucking half gram of this, a half gram of that, literally in a box from the government. And they give you a little area to go do it. So nobody fucks with you. And you can't get in trouble. I'm not telling nobody to go out there and start getting fucking high and getting pie in the sky. I'm just telling you that's how fucking bad it's getting. The opioid, like the whole fucking, like, man, like, that shit just crazy. Hello. Oil up. Hey, if you hear a rod knocking, you better tell them to oil up, put some Boswell oil, or they're going to blow a fucking gasket, crack the fucking head. Can I oil up? I ain't got a rod knocking, so Why, does somebody want to get tuned up? Huh? Behave, you. This ain't no fucking beauty contest. German Shepherds shave that hole won first prize. So if you're going for second or third, so be it. But we're not playing. We're not doing that. Nobody wants to look like Benzino on a fucking pedestal going around. I'm not oiling up. We're not doing that shit. And that guy thought he was the master of fucking this and that. Sold his kid off to the industry, tried to fight with Eminem for years, and then finally concedes. And then breaks down and goes, man, I'm sorry for all the shit I did. Yeah, I bet. Because you don't have to fucking have any talent to be in the industry. All you have to do is be willing to fucking be a cavity and fucking let people do unspoken things to you. Yeah. You want to be around fucking crazy weirdos that fucking pretty much control every aspect of your fucking life after they fucking blackmail you. Yeah. And then extort you for shit you don't even have. See, this is a lot of things too that they don't tell you. We all have a soul. Our souls are not to be bargained with. They're not ours to fucking bargain with. They don't tell you that though, do they? Our souls are not to be bargained with. My soul's not for sale because it's not mine to sell. There's another life after this, so why the fuck would you want to give it up? So when we leave this life, we're dead? And we're fucking locked? Fuck that shit. You want me to come find me? I'm like, hey, I wish I was born in the Spartacus days. Part of that slave revolt. Because if I would have been with him, and he was like this far away from liberating Rome. You know, they were able to almost take advantage that Rome was always in constant war with multiple fronts. Even though they were victorious most of the time, that was their downfall. They thought they were they got too big for their britches. Yeah, they got very too big. And like that slave revolt, that was like that was their warning call. Because I don't know. You want to know what? If I was part of that fucking slave revolt, we would have fucking liberated Rome. Oh yeah. I fucking love that this whole struggle, the whole thing. That reminds me of me. So like, I'd rather die free than die as a slave. That's just how I am. And you know, certain people put themselves in a mindset they're already living inside of a fucking prison. And sometimes, you know, and we have no privacy these days, so it's like our mind is really all we have. And now they got this fucking thing. They've had it for a while. What they do is when you get older, you want to keep living, they put your fucking shit, they put a chip in your head, they take out all the fucking memories, then they take your body. Remember Blade? The third one? When they were finding the harvest centers and everybody was in a coma, but they were being fucking harvested for their blood? Okay? That's what they do to your body. Your real body. And they take the memory out of the chip and they stick it in a fucking, stick it in somebody else, another thing. And then you keep living. To me that's not real living, but that shit's been going on too for years. Yeah, you guys haven't seen that shit? I'll find it. I'll fucking find it. Because I seen it years ago, like 2020. It was happening before then. But you gotta have big money for that shit, like almost like going to the moon type shit. You better have $100 million. At a bare minimum. And you better pray it's not the fucking Challenger sending your ass up there. Because you're not going to make it through the ozone. That was sad. The Challenger in 86, that was sad, guys. And then everybody got to watch that on national TV. That wasn't nothing to watch. Because nobody was expecting it, but something. You know, why do you have all these fucking scenarios and all these protocols if that was what's going to fucking happen? Those people had no chance. No chance. They might as well call it Challenger Gate, because I swear to God it's a conspiracy. Those people all had something that they knew that some they didn't want nobody to know. Something was weird. Something was weird about that fucking shit. I don't know. It didn't feel right, and I was in the fucking womb. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. I felt it. It didn't feel right. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. It just didn't feel right. And I know shit happens, but this is like, you guys would be surprised the type of shit that people do systematically. Premeditation at its finest. And don't get me wrong, premeditation's a lifesaver. But when you're evil, oh God, it just makes you fucking violent, egotistical. It just fucking, if you ain't got a fucking ego the size of a cathedral and you do already, you will. And if you do, or if you don't, you will. And if you do, then it'll be the size of fucking Texas. Then everybody's really gonna have a fucking problem. Do we want to go that route? No. We don't want to go that route. Yeah, you want to grow your own? There's nothing. You got to try. Hey, I grew some really good bud last year. Really, really good bud. I mean, I still got some, like, really good bud. Really, really good bud. But, you know, like, nothing I can do with it. Everybody else get to burn a little, not me though. So I just gotta sit back and chill. You want to know this? You want to know how I look at it this way? And a lot of people go, "How the fuck can you do that?" Well, I look at it very realistically from both sides of the fucking fence, okay? And this is how I'm gonna break it down to you, so you guys can all understand, because communication's the key. Weed was there before us. It will be there waiting for us. It will be there when we die. So, if you're worried about smoking, you're going to put something at stake, something very important, you're fucked. Because it was there before us, it'll be there after us, it'll be there waiting for you. So, pick and choose. Don't fucking sit there and fully commit to something that's not going to have your best interest. Now, if you can, burn like a chimney. I don't give a shit. That's just good. Like, hey, you know how they claimed weed? And if it is, so be it, but it never was for me. You know how they claimed weed was a gateway drug? Nah. Now, if you want to explore and dabble, people are gonna do that, but weed is not the gateway drug. Because I know people who never even fucking smoked weed, but did everything else. So I don't know how that's even fucking real. Just like the war on drugs. That was never fucking real. That was a fucking deluded illusion of grandeur and glory for fucking America. No matter what they do, they were, you know, they let a couple loads get fucking crushed, so they can let it 30 can get in, and they don't lose nothing. If the cartel was a legitimate business, they would run the world like the Rothschilds. They'd be above the Rothschilds. No, I'm serious, they would. Because that's a big family, and I'll tell you, the cartel's a lot smaller, and they make way more money. Way more. That's why they can afford to lose a fucking $60 million load, because they're having a fucking trillion come through. And it's all set up like that. Yeah. Just like all the money that... Motherfucking smart. Gotta give it to them. I'm not saying I don't condone what they do, but it's like, if they were fucking legit, God, they would be fucking... You know, the things would be a lot different. But, you know, they got their own rules and regulations, so, you know, I wouldn't do nothing if I were you, if you're gonna fuck around and be stupid, because that's the thing too, they don't do it. There's more to life than just fucking money and all the bullshit. There's way more to life. Like right now, how that storm's trying to come through, I'm getting a lot of cool air. That's why I'm lighting up a little bit. I've lightened up. But I'm not gonna lie, and I don't give a shit what you say, dude. My hair is crazy. I gotta cut it before I go back to work. I cut it last time before I went back to work. I gotta cut it, bro. It's gonna be like this before winter, after I cut it. I can get this shit braided, bro. I used to get my shit braided all the time, because it was just easier to put a do-rag on my head. It's what I wore as a kid. Literally. And I could pull it off. That was the good thing about it. Good swag, honestly. Never had no I never had nobody. I had motherfucking butt hurt. But there's nothing to be butthurt about it. Like, I wanted to try it. I seen I was able to rock it. And I did. I rocked it years and years and years. I used to wear a do-rag non-stop, too, just to keep my hair out of my shit, because I used to just keep my hair real long and shit. But I braided up, had to get it braided up so I wouldn't fucking, you know, be like an AC for your head. If I was to keep my hair now, I would have to, because I wear a helmet at work, and I wear a mask at work. A ninja mask, literally. So all you see is this, or about this. And I got a hard hat on, so like, if I was to keep my hair long, I would have to braid it up, bro. Because where I'm at, I work in the cold, so like, we wrapped up and bundled. But when you're moving around nonstop, you start sweating, so you know. Yeah. You know, they say the cold preserves you almost like the concrete. Yeah, that's how I be. Like, I like the cold, but it's like, I've been shot before, I've been hurt, stabbed, kicked, whatever. Shit like this, that shit don't, I'm like a weather vane. That shit starts aching, arthritis, you know? All sorts of fucking shit. So, by that shit you gotta deal with sometimes. I'd rather fucking deal with what I'm dealing with now than be gone. Knowing that I'm supposed to be here, I just feel a purpose for me, just like the purpose for everybody here. That's why you guys are alive. Whether you're on my page or not. Whether you've been on my page or not. If somebody's alive, you still got purpose. So don't fucking sit there and tell yourself you don't. Don't down yourself. That's what hurts. That's what hurts. Yeah, we pushing 2:30 right now. Damn, it looks like we might just pull off a fucking 3-hour legger, huh? It's 11:31, huh? Yeah, I guess we will. It seems like I usually do that, huh? 9 to 12, huh? 9 to 12, 9 to 12. And see, like I told you, 3 hours to me is like 30 minutes, honestly. If this fucking thing wasn't so old and I had my older tablet, I would be on a lot longer. Because that other one had like 28 hours battery life from fucking start to finish. Dude, I could be on all day and night. Until I go back, the thing is, I'm probably going to be going back to work this week. We're starting next week. The thing is, the minute I have my paper and I go in there, they're going to ask me. They're going to be like, knowing you, it's probably stupid we ask you this, but you want to start today? Or you can start tomorrow, or Friday, or Saturday, or Monday. And they're just going to let it up to me. And I'm probably going to be like, fuck it. I'll start tomorrow. Because if I don't already have all my stuff with me, all my gear and everything, all my tools, then I'm not going to fucking, I'll have to come all the way back home and go all the way back. Because from the doctor's office, my work's close. So, from there, I will go to work to get the paper, but I'll probably start the following day. It just all depends on how it works. You guys will find out. You guys will find out here in a day or two. Believe that? I will be on live. You will know that. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirskis. Matter of fact, on the way to my work, you'll find. How about this? I'm a man who hedges his bets. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. So, until it's in stone, it's not in stone. Even though I've already been cleared by physical therapy, even though I had 10 sessions left. Yeah. They said it would be counterproductive and a waste of time to keep me there. So they sent it into the surgeon. I was cleared. So, like I said, I called and set up an appointment. See the surgeon. All she's got to do is sign off, and I can go right back to work. Yep. Well, you know, when you have workman's comp shit like that, anything like that, you got insurance, full-blown insurance, because my physical therapy was $1,200 a clip off my insurance. I was paying $18 deductible. That was my copay. My copay. Yeah. And I did, I don't know, 8 sessions. So yeah, and I had 10 more to do, but like I said, I was booked to do 2-3 a week, but they double, triple fucking booked me with certain people. So they only put me to 1 a week, which made my length longer. So I was like, fuck this. I was like, tell me what to do at home, because you're only doing me 1 a week. So I got 6 days in between these, and I said, you see this fucking schedule? I said, I'm not going to get back to fucking work till August. Hell no. I said, can I do it at home? Yeah, you can. Well, I've been doing it nonstop without a doubt so bad. When I walked in yesterday, they're like, do you want today to be your last day? Fuck. The Pope fiddle children? I mean, that's it. Come on. I was like, you know I want it. Let's do this. So put me through the rigorous thing. Like I said in the very beginning, they had me squeeze this thing right after my surgery, right when I started. And I was pushing like 48%. I'm pushing like 73 now. And this hand's pushing 68. So yeah, what does that tell you? And I'm not overworking it, but I gotta deal with what it is. But things could be worse. Things could be a lot worse. So I'm thankful. I'm very, very thankful. Oh, Myra, did you find the June bug? Or is that, it's just a little baby moth. She's over there playing grab ass with a little moth. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Where did that fucking June bug go? He didn't go to fucking Beirut. Where the fuck he fly off to? Let me guess. He fucking thought he was a fucking flying saucer going over East Rutherford. Little green aliens come out of somebody's ass when they lift their leg, going around your head with little fucking... Yeah. Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh, Lord, somebody else just got popped. I don't know. Somebody just got hit with that red dot. Look. Now you dead now. Fuck all that shit. You want to know I don't like these days either? How people are so dumb, or they don't think, and they want to go do something dumb, and then they put it all over social media. Or they go on live and go fucking crash out. Or let's go shoot somebody up. On live? Come on, bro. Come on, man. I gotta be seeing that shit all the time. Just like the other day, motherfuckers got into it on the west side of Chicago. They're shooting at each other. Killed a 5-year-old girl. Mind your own fucking business. Like I said, bullets ain't got no names on them. That don't discriminate. And that poor little girl had nothing to do with any of it. Because she lived in that, and that's what I'm saying. That makes a big thing of it. Product in your environment, it doesn't matter whether she was out there or not. That little girl was minding her own business. And for them guys to be able to, they're not thinking, they're not worrying about themselves. So, they got to, they're going to have to pay for that. We're not there to do that. But they will pay for that, whether they got caught or not. Because anybody I know that was ever doing some fucked up shit, it comes back around big time. In spades. Smoking mirrors. And if you think not, then go out and fucking, if you're that bored with life, go out and create a fucking new challenge. Yeah, only you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it when it starts. Because once you open that door, even if you can't close it, somebody's going to drag you through it. And like I said, I don't open doors I can't close. Because I've seen what happens to people too many times. And I just don't want nothing to do with that. And knowing that you can still mind your own business and shit can still knock you the fuck off at any time. At any time. You can mind your own business. Like this. Here's a perfect example, guys. Fucking dust, cat hairs, get my nose going crazy. Imagine this. Imagine this. You're minding your own business, but you live in an area it's really detrimented with, gangs, crime, whatever. The house on each side of you, they with the shits. They out there. They out there hard. They're out there like fucking streetlights and shit. Trees. They just posted up everywhere. Somebody comes through to do a drive-by. Before this happened, you're doing like you're going down in your basement. You're doing like washing and drying. You're doing your laundry, right? Come upstairs, go in the living room to go watch some court TV in the afternoon, right? You lay down, you go to sleep, you fall asleep. Motherfuckers come through and do a drive-by, a couple bullets come through and hit you in your fucking sleep and kill you in your sleep. How's that? That's fucked. That's the type of shit that I've seen. That's not cool. Not cool at all. Not cool at all. We're not cool at all. No. That shit's fucked. So for people to be able to just go, hey, I'm just going to go do this. Like, if you're going to do something, you do it the right way. Stand the fuck up. Stand up and make sure you're right there. Like, your hand is shaking in their hands. And you're going to keep going. Make sure you just don't be fucking... You know what these kids are doing these days? They put a gun in kids' hand point. They got these switches on them. Unnecessary amounts of bullshit. And they go out there and they close their eyes and they go like this because they can't control the fucking thing anything. Half the time the fucking recoil fucking makes it shoot out of their hand. They actually shoot themselves, shoot their friends, snap their fucking wrist. Literally. But they run out there doing this. The kids do. The kids do. Yeah, the fucking kids do. The ones that don't know better, they do. And they'll keep doing it until they're dead or caught. Now, I can't say that for the old generation. They don't even do that shit no more. Now, if they got personal beef with something's going to go down, it's going to go down. Either shoot to live or kill to survive. That's how it is up there. That's how it is. That's how it is everywhere. And it's fucked. It's completely just uncalled for. But the thing is, it's like, can't tell nobody what to do. Because nobody's telling them what to do anyways. It's like crabs in a bucket. Everyone's pulling each other down. Too many chiefs and not enough Indians. No structure. Nope, no structure at all. Detrimental. Yeah. Almost like self-ethnic cleansing it sometimes. And I'm not trying to, but, you know, it was so funny that I had some important black guys on that were talking about this, and they were talking about this with some other black guys, and it's like, they want to start blaming other people, and they're like, stop bringing them into it. This is a, and it was like he was getting at his ass. And he goes, it's common knowledge, it's a fact. The statistics are, same as 70%, it's color, this one color gets, you know, crimes, most of the crimes. And that sucks. That sucks. But the thing is, you know, you can't sit there and point fingers. It's like, you gotta wake up first. First, you gotta wake the fuck up. Drink some coffee if you gotta fucking wake up. I don't know. Do something. Play solitaire till dawn. Just make sure it's not with a deck of 51. Because you won't ever get it. Yeah. Other part you can do. Smoking cigarettes, watching Captain Kangaroo. You can do that. If you want. If you want. But this is the thing. Everybody's so in a rush to live fast and die young. Crash and burn. Yeah. Hey, people I went to school with, I know more people dead than alive than people I went to school with. And I'm not talking about just on the street, like living the street life. Doesn't have to be gaming, drugs, whatever. Fucked up. And I knew a lot of people that were just, unfortunately, that's what it was going to happen. Because they were privileged. They never were taught. So that's why they skipped everything. They were like, let's just go right to the hard shit. And we're just not going to sit there and fucking conjure. We're going to pull fucking Spike right off the leash and right out of the doghouse. Yeah, that's how it was. I couldn't believe it. Like, you guys don't even smoke weed. You don't even drink a little beer, nothing. Right to the shit? Oh, no. She's still down there playing with the little moth. She made a friend. Oh, she got the bug? She got the June bug? Oh, she got the June bug caught. Is she trying to eat it? No, she's fucking playing with it, though. It's hilarious. What you doing, kitty? Let's see what our kitty's doing. Playing with it. Oh, and it's Gidget. Our marsupial sunbeam. Hi. You got it? Hi. Hold on here. Oh, you do got a June bug. Look at that. You do got a June bug. Look at you. Doesn't she look like a big fat sea otter? If she didn't have them paws? Hey, Gidget. Oh, don't. Hi. She's a talker. But yeah, she's big and she's crazy. That's the one that hisses weird. Hi. Say hi. Hi. Look at the June bug. She got a friend. She's just chilling. She's just chilling. I'm happy. She's happy. I'm happy. I thought that was Myra down there with it. Myra was playing with the moth. She must have took the moth somewhere else, and Gidget came out and grabbed the June bug because I thought the June bug flew away to Beirut. Oh, she won't eat it either. She's just playing with it. Okay, she can play with it. If it keeps her occupied, I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh, you got night vision. What are you looking at me for? Crazy? She looked at me all crazy because I turned the light. Man, can you believe this? Bugs got all up in my cup. I know because of how fucking crazy it got out there. I'm just glad she's not up in there trying to do fucking suicide drops. Trying to do atomic frog splashes out the window and shit. Yeah, what's up, that 7 girl? Oh, you're trying to get everyone to oil up? I know. Hey, I'm way behind. You're probably not even in here anymore. She said, I'm trying to get everybody to oil up before she left. Hell no. N1SA, welcome. Whoever we got in here. She said mine. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, she did. NTSA, I ask you. What's that mean? What you ask? Huh? Huh? I can't see. My thing barely works. I got to tap on the screen just to make the chats come up. That's why I got my moderator taking care of stuff. Yeah, keep playing with the thing. That June bug. Because they're only going to be out for a little bit, kitty. Usually they like to eat the bugs. What? Don't tell me we got somebody on here trying to get somebody to sing a song again. We're not playing Destiny's Child. They ain't telling them to say my name. Asking you if you're a boy or girl? Here, you want me to be truthful? I don't even know. But that's my mod. And guess what? They're reliable as fuck. I couldn't pick somebody best for my first mod. What? You want me to lie? I don't know. I assume you were male, but I'm not. I don't like to assume. If you want me to pick, I'll say you're male. But how would I know otherwise? Some people fucking put fucking crazy shit on here, and it's not that's not what's going on. I'm not saying you, but you got to take that in consideration when it comes to. I mean, come on. You had somebody on here with a crazy ass thing going. Oh, I'm 7 years old. I wasn't looking. I couldn't even read it. I don't even see the shit pop up until like people are coming in and out real quick, and then you came on. That because she kept illustrating it, and they're like, you didn't know it was a woman or girl or a child. You can't tell sometimes from a profile pic, unless they really got their mug there, and then sometimes I still can't even see stuff. Sometimes I'm not even looking like that. You laughing at me? Would that pick right or no? You said, say here, hold on. You said he asked if I'm a girl or boy. Well, you said girl or boy. I said, I know you ain't no child. You a man, right? You got to be a man. It's a flip of a coin. You either are or you ain't. Because we're not going any farther. I'm not going to say that you're a snake and you're asexual. We're not going to do that. I don't care who people do that, but it seems like our world, it's like before you know it, we're going to have aliens as citizens. Yeah. Fucking juggernauts and shit. Shreks and all sorts of weird shit. And maybe they got a place in this cosmos, but I never said you were. I never said you were. Asexual is like a snake. They screw themselves. So, yeah, I know. Just like me. Just like me. Homo sapien. Yeah. Hey, you don't want to reveal? You don't have to reveal. I was just assuming. You male. They asking you, you're boy or girl, you ain't asking. You ain't going to say, you ain't going to say. That's your right. That's your fucking right, man. Or whoever. I don't want to call you it. So I will just say, hey, how we doing over there? Young person. I know you're not young, but you know what I mean? Come on, I'm not trying to down the... I know you're not. That's why I said I don't even want to go there. I know shit. I am no it. I know. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Now, the only thing that I could think of that made me think that you might be female is because, and I'm not saying this because men can give men compliments. Whether that person takes it the wrong way, that's a whole different ballgame. You know, you went out of your way to tell me that you like my hair. I should not cut it. That it looks good. When you know, and when you see that one day when you're like, it doesn't look like looks like you're going on a date. I just didn't even comb my hair. My hair just fluffs up when it comes out of the shower. That's what happens. It just fluffs up. So that's the only thing that can make me think that you might be a woman. But males can give males compliments. It doesn't matter. But that would be the only thing that give me any inkling that you might be a woman. My mod. Other than that, I'm not gonna sit there and ponder. I'm not gonna ponder about that. But no, hey, no hay's for horses. I'm not living in a barn. That's what you're supposed to say. I know, but hey, what? You need me to come check some vitals? I'll come check some vitals. I heard somebody got some high blood pressure anyway. I gotta check some vitals. Don't worry, they'll let me in. I gotta check everyone's. I gotta make sure everyone's okay. Damn, now she's got the moth. Gidget's got the moth now. Hell no, Gidget and Myra, they're playing with the moth. The coinciding, wow. Yeah, just be happy it ain't Dr. Tooth. Because he's looking for bad teeth to pull, and when you're bad, he'll take the good ones. Believe me. Don't make me call Dr. Tooth. We trying to behave. We're trying to behave around here. Look at this. We're damn near at 3. We're pushing at 3 right now. I guess we're just going to rip it out with a 3 because I already know what's going to happen once I get like right to it. They're going to start getting that fucking banger again, where it's going to go, warning, 15% low battery, 12, 10, 8, 5. Damn! Fuck! I had the thing wedged up to my blinds. I had them wedged in the corner, like in between the window, like pushed, and then just the fucking wind sucked it down, trying to block my fucking cold air coming in. Yeah. Fucking bully. Ooh. Whoa! Don't make me come over there. You would fire me if I... Come on, no I wouldn't. No I wouldn't. Because this, hey, that would very much destroy my credibility. So that would, the thoughts never entertained I never even entertained it, never even went through my head. So if you are a woman, you are safe. You have diplomatic immunity. You have it even if you ain't. I'm just telling you right now. Either or, you have diplomatic immunity. You know, that almost, hey, you trying to hit a nerve, or you just trying to see some emotions? Because it almost reminds me of old girl. She assumed I banned her, and I don't know why. How would you know if I never even tried to, I don't even know what to do to ban anybody. You have that power right now. I don't even know what to do. And she goes, I just assumed it. Well, why would you assume it? Did you do something wrong? Like, I don't know. Like, it was weird. It was really weird. Well, that's everything that you're stating other than if I would fire you. That's your opinion. That's not the truth or fact. That's your opinion. And I already told you, it wouldn't matter who you are. No, I'm just telling you. There's like, that would be very oxymorish, falling on my sword, catch-22 type shit. If you know, I end up knowing you're a woman, I go, no, I don't want you as a mod. I couldn't do that. That's stupid. I would want to take my eye out with a fucking sewing needle. Because how stupid? Because just because the minute I find out you're a girl, then that would be almost like with my best friend when he came out and said he was bi. Me walking away. There was 8 of us who heard it. 2 walked away. The rest of us stayed. We're all best friends still. I can't hate him for what he does like that. I can't hate you for your like who you are. How can I? Have you done something to me I don't know about? Because if so, that would be the only reason. Otherwise, you have nothing to worry about. Seriously. I can't sit there and just start looking at you crazy because maybe I assumed you were this and now you're that. I can't do that. Now, what I could do is if you steered me in the wrong direction and had me thinking something and it really wasn't, and then it undermined me and made me look stupid, especially like on the platform, like inadvertently, without even trying. Now, I would, you know, I'm somebody, like I said, I don't hide my feelings. I let you know. But like I said, we all good on here. Like, I don't, you can, hey. It's done. Hey, how about that? It's because, hey, it's funny, but then it's like, A lot of people go through this, and it's a fucking serious problem. I don't see how people can do it to other people, though. I don't know. I don't know. Some people, for some odd reason, and I've noticed it, you got a lot of big guy, or these fucking people who just, they go, I am convinced that us as men, we control and run the world, and it's our job to do this, and it's the girl's job to do that. Well, you want to know what? That's his opinion. Just because it's his opinion doesn't mean it's fucking, you know, especially when it comes to your own process. Everybody's got their right to it. But let me tell you something. Like a belly button asshole, make sure you clean it. Because a lot of people clean their asshole, they don't clean their belly buttons. So everybody, please start cleaning your belly buttons. And if you got an Audi, I don't give a shit. You still clean it. What you can't see is what's the most dangerous. No, I'm going to start doing these little crazy shit where I'm going to walk up on people and go, hey, I'll give you $20. You stick your fucking finger in your fucking belly button right now, turn it like a fucking Phillips head screw, and then sniff it. I guarantee they're going to upchuck because they don't clean their belly button. A lot of people don't know that a lot of shit can get, you know, like, we're not talking lint either, you know? You're like, what the fuck? No, I'm serious. People bathe every day and some of them don't even use to clean their belly buttons. Clean your belly buttons, or you won't have a belly button, a button on your belly to have. No, I'm serious. You always see people mining for gold or picking at it, but you don't ever see no one picking at their belly button, do you? You don't, do you? You don't. I want to see somebody do that. I dare you. Come on. Somebody over there. Just, you gotta hold it. Put your fucking finger in your belly button. Turn it around. Take a whiff. Huh? Get some reality. Breathe it in like roses. Look at you. Oh, tonight was great. Tonight was great. Look, 257 and counting. You said they don't show. No, I don't. No, I'm just saying, like, look. How do you think I found out? How the fuck you think I found out? I shower. Now look, there's days if I'm not doing that, like when I was like when I broke this and you wasn't getting no content from me, I wasn't giving no content to myself, let alone any, I wasn't giving myself anything, so yeah, I was fucking laying around, vegetating. Yeah. I wasn't stanking, but like, I knew once I got up, I had to get in the shower or you'd get that stankin' thinking. I don't do that. But this is the thing. Imagine that. You bathe, you keep up with your oral hygiene, everything, your whole hygiene, but then you go to your belly button. You go to your belly button. And you go like that. And you're like, what the fuck? How does that happen? Because you forgot to clean your... See, people tend to forget, whether it's in or out, you got a swimming pool there. You can rent that out for timeshares. Because if you're not using it, keep it clean, fill it with water, and rent it out to the mayor of Munchkinland and his family. Yeah. I'm serious. Get something out of it. Instead of a whole bunch of hash gosh, my gosh, ugh. Nasty ass, ugh. Like, what fucking, you'd be like, you smell, you'd be like, what the fuck? You'd be thinking that is that. Like, what crawled up in your ass in that? That ain't my ass, that's my belly button. What? Fuck out of here. No, I'm serious. Like my big cousin, like, hey, I told him one day, big boy. Yeah, big polar bear. I told him, stick your finger in your fucking belly button, big boy. Why? He wouldn't do it, right? So I stuck a glove on, stuck my finger in there, and stuck it in his fucking face. Oh, the heel was puke. He tried to swing on me while I was laying down. Yeah, I told him, you better fucking keep that motherfucker clean, keep it full of water. Got yourself a fucking swimming pool. An in-ground pool. People pay big money for that shit. I got the mayor of Munchkinland on the side. He's waiting for timeshares. All you guys gotta do is get that offer. He's very receptive. Very receptive. Very receptive. All you gotta do is be kind. Because believe me, he wasn't the mayor at one time. He used to be one of them little guys on the little corner looking for trying to get with a little $20 bill. Seriously. And we're not talking Dyke, we're talking little Munchkins. He became the mayor of Munchkinland. They gave him his own little plot of land. They let him be. But he likes to get away sometimes, and when he goes away, he likes to go swimming. He likes to have his own personal pool, his own personal habitat. And I try to tell people, if you want your new iguana, you want iguana, or iguano, you want iguana to fucking shape the fuck up, and you want a new habitat for that iguana you got, you'll shape the fuck up. Otherwise, your ass just might fucking get it. Don't get mad when your iguana dies because it has no habitat, or you didn't feed it. Did you guys see that shit? Hey, did you see that shit with the fucking animal control with Homeboy, the snake breeder? He had somebody's boa, a 30-foot boa that was pregnant. Dude, it was legal and everything. The cops took it, right? And he warned them. He gave them he told them 10 times what to do and what not to do. These motherfuckers come back and go, we're sorry. We accidentally killed the thing. This guy had a fucking mental breakdown. And I can see why. It wasn't his snake. He was babysitting it. And you should have seen him, dude. I thought he was going to fucking hurt one of them. They were like, go watch him when he went. Because he's like, you fucking guys, are you fucking kidding me? I told you 10 fucking times. He goes, this is not a fucking snake. There are $100 worth of fucking babies in there. And they're like, well, can we save this babies? He's like, oh, no, that shit's not. He's like, you just don't know what you did. I know what you guys did. You guys are going to get kidnapped and dropped in the fucking Amazon. Or the Everglades. They're going to get swallowed like a fucking hole like an egg roll for that shit. Did you hear how they said, oh, we're shaking just like you? They weren't shaking. I think they did this shit on purpose. And did you hear them? Oh, the state's going to pay you back. Oh, I bet the state's going to pay you back. With what? Fucking napkins? You can't pay us with napkins and candy bars, motherfuckers. Those fuckers, that was fucking Dumb and Dumber right there. Or Dumber and Dumbest. Those two, I felt so sorry for that guy. You could tell that his whole life was devoted to animals and reptilians and shit. And snakes. I felt so sorry for that guy. I literally felt his pain. Like, that dude was ready to fucking kill them. I thought he was going to unscrew the dude's head and shit down his fucking throat. Then take the other guy's brain and rewrap it like a noodle again. Give him a fucking, fucking backdoor lobotomy. I thought he was really going to fucking just pluck them like fucking fruit right off the grapevine. Literally. And then one guy's like, go out and watch him. You better go watch him. He's gonna you might not even hear the fucking hammer drop when he comes get you. You motherfuckers just got marked. Yeah. That shit was fucked up though, man. I couldn't believe it. Dude, that shit hit me like a Mack truck. I used to have snakes. Only my snakes were from outside. I had like bull snakes and cottonmouths and water moccasins and corn snakes. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, fucking that poor guy, man. His livelihood gone. His reputation got destroyed because it don't matter whether those guys got this shit. They should have never even had it. I mean, this dude literally duly noted times 10 to these fucks. Duly noted. And they stand there and they acted like they felt his pain. Hell no. Yeah, the gardener snakes and shit. Yeah, gardener snakes get real big too. And what's crazy is a lot of people don't even know, like, they'll eat their own. They don't give a shit. They don't discriminate either. They will eat their own. Yeah, they will. They like frogs and toads and birds. Shit like that. Little insects. But if they can get a hold of their own, and that's all that's around, they'll take it. They'll dislodge that jaw to get it down in there. You ever seen a fucking snake eat itself and kill itself by default by trying to eat it? It's called death rotation. You ever seen that? They start with their tail and they just keep going until they're fucking just. And then they die in a circle because they formed a circle. They start eating their fucking tail, they keep going, they just die. And it's a disorder. They claim it's a disorder that happens and it can just pop up. Like Alzheimer's for us and shit like that. Parkinson's, Huntington's, Lou Gehrig's disease, shit like that. Yeah. You ever seen that? Fucking snakes do that shit and they kill themselves. Called death rotation. Not crop rotation, death rotation. Because they start to rotate, and after they start grabbing that tail, it's over with. They're dead. Because they don't stop until they choke. Because you can't eat yourself. Well, you can, but look what happens. You die by default. Almost like when you don't go, I'm never going back. They're never taking me alive. The only way you get me toe tag. That's suicide by cop. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. You're saying those type of things, you get shot out with plead suicide by cop when if you die. If you don't get away. So, don't be fucking doing that goofy shit either. That shit don't, I don't like that shit. That shit weird. No, they might try, but it's, no. They die from fucking like suffocation, you know, asphyxiation and shit. Now, I don't know about the whole digestion thing, but I'm not thinking so because it's not, it doesn't take long once they start eating themselves for them to actually pass. So if they are being digested quick like that, it's like fuck. It must be like a pig. You better. Good thing they ain't got teeth and hair, because everything else is coming out like shit, and they eat through bone like butter. You want to know what I don't like? I think it's a little weird. I get a little funny when you see the monkey start spanking the cobras because the cobras are defanged. But that goofy Indian guy, he takes a fucking spider monkey and he's got it chained up, either by the throat or by the ankle with an ankle iron, and he's got it fucking stuck in like a middle, like it's a coliseum. And there's these fucking king cobras, 13, 14 feet, and they've got to be defanged because they'll sit there and just fucking bite at the fucking monkey. And the monkey will turn around, bitch smack one of them and grab it, throw it. I seen the one day the monkey was trying to skull fuck it. Fucking thinks the other one's hissing, trying to bite him. He turns around, bitch smacks it. Keeps going. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, and it's crazy because people are trying to get the guy banned. But it's like, if you don't understand what's going on, I don't know. It's cruel, but then it ain't because it's like the fucking monkey. The last thing the monkey's worried about these snakes is snakes fucking lunge and try to bite them. And I'm talking, they're connecting. They ain't got no fangs because otherwise that fucking monkey been fried. The monkey starts grabbing them, manhandling them. Using them like whips and shit. Whipping them around and poof. And stomping on them. Like I said, the one time I was like, what are you doing? Another cobra came up and tried to snake him from behind. He turned around and smacked it. Just backhanded it. Just fucking. And then like, they'll put him like, tie him up to a tree. Fucking monkeys on there pruning the tree. Fucking cobras are coming up. And he's just looking at him. Okay, you. Bye-bye. I mean, crazy, but a lot of people think it's cruel. And it would be cruel. I guess it is cruel, but I think he does it to try to make people be happy because nobody's getting hurt. There's no casualties. And those cobras got to be defanged. They've got to be defanged. Because that poor little monkey being chained up and just being dropped in the middle of these fucking cobras. And it's not a pit. They're out in the middle of the open. Yeah. So, like, it's weird because a lot of people, like, reported, I'm getting you banned. This dude's been fucking doing it for fucking years. He ain't getting banned. It's because he's not really doing anything wrong. If they're defanged, and like I said, you can see how these guys are direct hitting. They're direct hitting on the snake, but they can't get him. So the snake turns around and bitch smacks it. Or goes, oh yeah, or smacks it on the head, or grabs it and pulls it towards him and throws him. It's funny as fuck. Watch a fucking monkey stomp on him before? Yeah. Oh, what's up, NTSA? Or N1SA? Fuck. No. Oh, we're pushing over 3. Damn. 3 hours and 10 minutes. I didn't know I had to. You wanted me to? No, I don't think so. I think I might have missed you, though. I think I might have missed you. I'm glad you're back. You want to know what? You said you were coming back, so I'm happy you're back. I did miss you. I missed you. No. Like I said, if I said anything, I probably said I missed you. I don't miss you now. You're here. You're accounted for. We did head count. You're here. I know head count's 7, 11, 11 to 7, 7 to 3. I already know that, but it's 12. I usually at 3 hours I cut off. Because right now is like the only time I'm getting any like little solace. And I'm still on here with y'all. I'm going to cut my hair though bad. I need to. I think I'm going to get a haircut as long as after the doctors. On the way home or something. Or maybe I'll wait till I get drive in my car again. Like when I got my permit back in the mail, waiting on my decision for my license. Remember how I went to get my haircut? Maybe that's what I'll do when I go grab my car. Because my car is going to be ready. I know it looks good now, but the thing is, when I'm going to be working, I'm going to be fucking... Oh, I'm going to be fucking dry gulched. I'm going to be dry gulched bad. Because it sucks when you got to wear ninja... Ninja mask. Please resend the number. What are you talking about? My number? Hey, I'll crack it tonight. Hey, I'll crack it tonight with it. No, I'm not gonna lie. I never went. Hey, Hey, I told you I really don't care for social media and I don't care for like emails. I'll hit your email. It's because hey, I'm letting you know right now, homie. It's because I didn't. I will though. I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday I got off, man. I have a lot of shit going in my head like I do now. Only I'm in a better state of mind. I'm not gonna lie. With all this positive stuff happening, I've been a little nervous. Okay? So I've been wandering a little bit off, like not off the forbidden path, but like I've never had this many positive things happen to me in such a short period of time. So I'm cautious. How about this? When I get off, which will be here soon, because I've been on for it's not like I've been on for 3 minutes and 10 seconds, okay? When I get off, I'm going to hit you. I'll hit you on there. I'm serious. I'll put it on everything. I put on my dad's ashes, my dead homies, my brother, everything. I will. I'll go right on there. You gave me an email? I'll send you something. Because yeah, I'm gonna make a Facebook too. I gotta conjure the courage to do it. I'll do that too. I know most people, I got Facebook, I got Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. I'm sorry, man. I used to have TikToks I could go live on before. And the minute I was able to start going live, he's gotta have 1,000 followers. I broke my iPhone. I don't use iPhones anymore, so it's locked in that son of a bitch, and I can't even get it to it. The fucking account's still there though, because people still like on the content, and I haven't put nothing on there in fucking 3 years. And I wasn't like building on there like that. It's just so easy compared to YouTube. It's so easy to get followers on there. Like you could take a fucking cut a piece of wood from a fucking plank, put a smiley face on there, give the dude a fucking belt, put some hair, and call him Mr. Planky. And the next day you'll have 3,200 fucking followers, maybe more. 5,000 likes. I'm serious. You'd be crazy. It's funny what people like. That's what I'm saying. Like we're mysterious some ways. But yeah. Other than that, shit. I think tonight overall, hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. But other than that, we had a good night. We had a real good night. No, I honestly said that was why. Because I just never got on yet. I'll get on. I'm going to get on. You put your emails in that one video, the last live you said. I'll grab it. I'll grab your email. I'll delete it. And then I'll send you something. Right away. I'm going to close it down now, but I got people popping in and out still. Yeah, because I'm pushing the envelope now because I'm not going to lie. I haven't said nothing about the dead battery. It's already cracked 3 times. I'm at 8% right now. So I probably could push it another 10 minutes. And I'll be lucky if it don't die before I can upload it. Well, it'll upload, but I got to unlock it. But like I said the last time when that shit happened, it went to 2%. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to go. When I went to go hook it up to the charger, the bitch died. So it was charging while it's dead. So when I turned it on, it was still there. So I was happy. I was so thankful because I thought it was going to delete it by default. I thought I was going to fucking delete it. I was like, damn. Almost like my first live. My dumbass deleted it. Because it said it's still processing when I'd seen it had 48 views already and 3 likes or some shit. And I was showing people how to cook some good ass fucking food. Hell yeah, some real brunch. I was giving people my secret. So you want some secret, you can come keep it. This is good shit. Yeah, I took my time. I was on there cooking. Hey, I cooked for like 45 minutes and then I ate for another 20 minutes. And all alive. I ate the whole thing. I showed everybody step by step what I was doing. Fresh eggs from the chicken coop, not from the store. Fresh laid eggs. Oh yeah, that's what I use. Right from the chicken coop. Fuck what you talking about. Oh yeah. So, see, look. I'm pushing 315 right now and I got 8%. About to be at 6%. We got 3 people on, maybe more. I'm gonna have to roll. So, you said the last live or the 2 lives ago? Your email's on there? I'll find it. I'll find it. So when you see somebody popping up, that is me. You haven't gave it to nobody else, right? And I'm not spam, so. Hey, thank you very much again. Hey, I know you're here. Hear this. I'm gonna shut it down. So I hope everybody had a good time. Everybody that was on here. Mod, you did a great job. I just wish you was on right when I got on because it was fucked up. Everything started pouring in like the floodgates, dude. Like literally, I went from like 1 to 15, 20 something almost. I was like, what the fuck? Like right now I got 4 likes already. That's crazy. That's fucking good. That's good. I can just imagine how much time people watch. Like I said, every time I go up, it seems like everything's just better. So it's like, this is made to be. This is made to be. And I'm not stopping. I'm not, because it seems like people come in here and they found a home. People are finding their home. They found their home. So that's all that matters to me. I want people to have a peace of mind. But this fucking dust and the cat, oh my God, my nose is itching. Literally. You get a little cat hair and some dust in here and you go manic. Yeah. My eyes starting to water and shit. I don't like that. Oh, I guess it could be worse though. Things could be a lot worse. But no, hey everybody, we're gonna close this down. I'm gonna hit you soon, okay? Tonight. So keep your phone right next to you. Don't keep it glued to your face, but keep it glued to your hand. All right? I'll hit you here soon. Like, comment, subscribe. Everybody that was here, I'm glad you came in. Welcome to everybody new. I hope to see you tomorrow night. I love y'all. It's another one with your boy Witham. I'm out.